No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world. And today, long awaited, Unghetto in the building. So I had actually like misremembered reality, and I thought that I interviewed you back in the day. But then I realized that you actually just like, you came and you filmed something with me at the office, right? In like 2019, 2018?
2019, I just made you drink thick water.
Oh, that was it.
Well, break this down, because I didn't know. He told me today he interview, and I'm like, I ain't see that.
I know, and I went and tried to look for it, and then I'm like, oh wait, I didn't interview him. I just like my mind forgot and just felt like I did.
I made him drink thick water. He just gobbled thick water with ease. Like,
Doesn't that sound like the gay?
That's why I'm like, what the is thick water?
he just swallowed. Like,
This used to be a thing that he would do on his channel.
it was like a viral thing at the time. Like thick water. Like I did it with Dream Doll and shit like that. It was going viral. Like
Yeah.
just seeing who could swallow thick water. Like
It sounds so.
it was basically
yeah.
like the consistency.
Of the water.
It's like water, but it's super
nut.
thick and weird. Yeah, thick water is a beverage specifically designed for people with dysphagia, aka difficulty swallowing. You can purchase thickened water.
Adam ain't got that difficulty. Clearly.
I don't understand. It's super weird, but it's just water. But
But it tastes good, pause.
it feels
What?
super thick when you're swallowing. It's f***ing weird.
It's just
I would
water?
not know about it if it wasn't for him.
It's just water, though?
Why you curious? Why you want to know? Like,
I mean, I never heard of thick water. I'm like, that's the thing?
nah, yeah, it's just water. I guess it's just water with like added components to make it thick.
But this was a wave. Like, you know how everybody just always has something that they're doing in
Yeah.
short form content? I don't know. He was with that at the time.
I missed that way, but welcome Unghetto Matthew to No Jumper, you know what I'm saying? So, like,
Unghetto.
Unghetto.
you're not doing the Matthew no more.
Nah,
So,
not the
Unghetto?
Matthew. It's too personal. Unghetto.
When did you
I'm
drop?
glad, yeah.
When did you drop the Matthew?
Like the beginning of this year, I officially dropped it. But I've been wanting to do it. It's like, you know, one word names are more household, they're more marketable and all that.
And especially with the weird spelling of Matthew, I just
Yeah.
felt like there was something about it that was kind of hard for me to like stick it in my brain. But Unghetto is nice and simple. I do like that. Where did the name come from originally?
Unghetto is like when I was in the hood on the north side, I was 11 years old and I just felt unghetto. Like, I was 11, but everybody, like, for some reason, it sounds crazy to say, but like, was going to jail. Like, like, I guess juvie at the time or whatever, but
Yeah.
like, I just wasn't one of them kids. I was just on my creative tip. Like, you know, like kids was going to juvie, smoking trees and stuff. I was like, yo, what y'all on? Like, I don't know.
But did you grow up in like a bad area?
Nah, I didn't necessarily grow up in a bad area. It's just like, you know, I wouldn't say I grew up in a bad area. It's just sometimes you're forced to move in a bad area. You know what I'm saying? But like, I wouldn't say my whole upbringing was just bad or nothing like that. I would say that no matter what area, like even if it was bad, my mother sheltered us pretty well. Like we stayed in a shelter. I didn't even know it was a shelter until I was like 17, and she was like, "That was a shelter."
Where was your dad
I
at?
was like, "Oh, that makes sense."
How do you hide a shelter? Like how did she pull the wool over your eyes?
I don't know. Like I was just young. I didn't know what a shelter was.
Well, I guess
wasn't like
I went to a battered women's shelter one time, and it was just it kind of just looks like a bunch of apartments, right?
I'm just thinking that every day, like to go home, you kind of just gotta talk to a lady at a desk.
Oh yeah, because that's probably one of the
So it was just
differences,
normal
yeah.
to you, and you
Yeah, it was
didn't
just normal.
realize
It
that
was
you were
normal. Yeah, like
living in poverty type.
we never lived great at that time to know like, oh, what's the change? You see what I'm saying? Like we came straight from Africa. Like,
What part
So
of
that's
Africa?
where you were born.
yeah, I was born in Congo.
Wow, until what age?
Until one.
Oh, so you're really
Yeah,
young.
We
Okay.
came straight to like New York, Connecticut.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
So Childish Gambino had like an influence on your career early on? Like, at least your name?
Yeah, because I don't even know how I seen it, but like he dropped this song called Freaks and Geeks. Like it was a music video, and I don't know, it just blew up. Like, and I was like, who's this? Childish Gambino. And it's like, he was just him. Like before then, I wanted to be Lil Wayne, like straight wanted to be Lil Wayne. I'm like 10 years old, want to be Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm calling myself Wheezy. And then Childish Gambino dropping, it's like, damn. Like this is the first rapper at the time that I'm seeing at my age that like that's like himself. Like I'm like, cause at the time it was like if you ain't got big ass clothes or like jewelry or like face tats, you not rapping, bro. No one's finna accept you into the game. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, Childish Gambino just broke his way in there. I was like, oh yeah, I could do this. Like, so that's why I gave myself an adjective like, oh, I'm Unghetto Matthew. Like, cause I was like, I like how he's Childish Gambino. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's dope. Because but it's interesting because like a lot of people probably kind of grow up in situations where they don't have much of a choice but to kind of turn to, you know, bad stuff, illegal stuff or whatever. But you never felt like that. Like, you always felt like you were somebody that was going to chase after something bigger.
Yeah, because we stayed on the north side, and then the north side, that's Gwinnett. You know what I'm saying?
What? Where?
It's Gwinnett. That's in Georgia.
Oh,
Like,
so you moved to Georgia when you came from Congo? Okay.
Yeah. When we came from Congo to New York.
New York, okay.
To Georgia.
Okay.
Like Georgia is like 8 to like high school. You know what I'm saying? That's
Okay.
like, so it's coming of age years. You feel me?
Right.
So like when you say Gwinnett in Georgia, like the Migos from the north side. It's like when you say the north side, people be thinking like super nice. You know what I'm saying? It's like a nice area, but it's like Atlanta's like that. Like you could be in a trash ass neighborhood and look across the street and see like luxury.
Yeah.
So it's like even though we was in a trash ass apartments, I could see across the street them some nice ass cribs. So I'm like, yo, like, what the like, you feel me? So
now-
I already knew like, bro, I'm trying to get to that type shit because I could see it. A lot of people like, let's say I don't know, be growing up in Chicago. I don't really know about like other hoods like for real, but like they can't see it. You know what I'm saying? They can't see how tangible and close it is. But I guess at a young age, I seen how close it was. I was like, bruh.
A lot of rappers I've interviewed over the years have this thing in common where at some point in their life, even though they were growing up in the hood or in an impoverished area, at some point they ended up making contact with the rap industry or the entertainment industry or just something that kind of like showed them like, oh shit, there's other shit that's possible. And then even though they were still living in the hood or whatever, they just kind of realized that they could break out of that. And in comparison, like a lot of the worst hoods that I've been to and stuff, like the most depressing part is just seeing the like 15, 16-year-old kids that literally don't seem like they have any clue that there's another option besides being like a drug dealer or a gangbanger.
Right. Which is kind of crazy. Like, you know, I guess, I don't know. Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Definitely. So, okay, you start doing the music thing. And were you always like dressing kind of eclectic and doing your own thing in that regard?
Yeah, hell yeah. Like, always. Like, from about that same grade, I was just always putting on stuff that was like, I like to wear stuff that's not objectively good. I don't know how to say it. It's like, subjectively, in my opinion, this is good, but someone might look at it and hate it. Like a big ass hat, I be wearing big ass hats like that.
Yeah, at the birthday party, you had the big ass hat on.
Yeah, someone might be like, that trash, like what the and then someone might be like, that's genius. You know what I'm saying?
Who makes that? Where'd you get that?
He don't want to get his drip.
Secret.
I can tell from his face. But where do you think you got like, cause like you a swaggy ass. Where you being in Atlanta, you think you developed this style of dressing? Like where's all this coming from?
I think it comes from like Michael Jackson. Like I'm like a huge Michael Jackson fan. I'm not saying like I dress like Michael Jackson, but the fact that like among like he was the time that he was in the game and in the industry, right? Like you see like Michael Jackson's come up among his like peers and stuff. He kind of stood out. Like not even kind of like it's Michael Jackson. Like it's like you knew that like Michael's gonna wear like the armband and like he had like a military type of swagger. Like he just pulled his swag from all different types of things like kings, royalty, military type shit. You know, glittery shirts and like that.
Yeah.
Glittery socks. I feel like I seen him talk about it sometimes. Sometimes he talked about like why he chose to wear like flashy like that and he just wanted like to catch the human eye.
Yeah, I never even thought about Michael Jackson's impact on fashion, but yeah, when you think about it, he is one of the craziest dressers in the history of pop culture. Like,
crazy.
So much that I almost don't even think of him like that because it was so outside the box, which is very true. Although I don't know, how influential he necessarily is, because you don't see a lot of people walking around in military gear. But for sure, like, you know, he's like a Broadway play actor, like that kind of clothing, just like coming out and being out there in real life. And
just makes it like regular, like, bro, like who's just dressing up in military gear, like mobster gear, like you don't even realize that is mobster gear until he say it, like, yo, I got this from The Godfather or something. And you think about it, it's like, damn, Smooth Criminal, nigga out here dancing in suits, like in nice tailored luxury suits, like that's crazy. With a hat, with a fedora, like that's crazy. You feel me? Like even like to Future wearing the fedora, like he has a lot of impact on, you know, shit just looking regular. Like
that is true. Yeah, he definitely probably influenced like high fashion a lot and shit too. I wonder. Yeah, I gotta look into that more.
He's flashy. So when I wear like stuff that's like big or like catch your eye, I kind of like, yeah.
And this is just all you by yourself, just putting shit together. You ain't got like a stylist or nothing?
Hell nah. I always just like be looking on the internet. Every time I feel like I'm dressing too normal, I get on the internet. I start like looking for weird shit like this.
Yeah, who's that guy?
This, yo, what?
That's the backpack.
Yo, Dora.
Oh, I'm 40 years old. Dora wasn't a thing when I was a kid.
Oh, word?
It came out after, yeah.
Damn.
Same like SpongeBob. I miss SpongeBob. I kind of almost get it through the memes, because I see
SpongeBob
so
came
many
out?
memes. I don't know, but I was definitely like in junior high or some shit, like past the age of
When
watching it.
SpongeBob came out?
Yeah, I think.
Damn.
I mean, I graduated in 2002.
Type shit.
1999 it came out. I was like 16.
Damn.
I was already fingering girls. I wasn't like trying to find out about SpongeBob.
Damn.
So what cartoons you grew up watching?
He's so pissed that I don't know about
Like,
SpongeBob.
I'm just so like, yo, I just lost train of thought. You old as shit,
I
Adam.
know. That's what I'm saying.
How old are you? You're,
40. I just hit. Well,
You did just hit 40.
technically in
You
a
went to
few
the
days
party,
I hit
right?
40.
Bro, you like so full of youth that is like,
I know, it's crazy.
You know what I'm
right?
saying?
Yeah.
it's like, yo, Future just turned 42.
And we both
Right.
got bitches.
It's like, yo, you say y'all both got bitches?
Yeah, but he got like models and shit. I got the porn stars. Well, I'm not complaining.
No, that's hard.
He got the bad models, but I got the sex workers. I mean, he got the sex workers too, realistically.
I got the sex workers. Yo, I'm crying.
So you initially started off rapping?
Yeah,
What age?
initially- when I was 11, like as soon as I seen that, I'm telling you, like the same day I seen Freaks and Geeks, I wrote a rap, like my first rap. Like I wrote a rap on notebook. I still got the notebook. It's like filled like this with just raps, but it was like lyrical ass raps, like Hobson type raps. You feel me?
word.
Like I was rapping back then. Like niggas had to dumb it down, as you know what I'm saying. But like I could rap. Like
How do you decide like how far you want to take it? Because like a lot of people had this conversation about the J. Cole and
That's what
Drake
she said.
song.
That's what she said. Huh?
Oh, God damn it. But okay, the Drake and J. Cole song, First Person Shooter, a lot of people had that kind of conversation, because it's like Drake definitely made it a good song. J. Cole rapped his ass off. And a lot of people are like, oh, he destroyed Drake. If Drake had tried to go like mega lyrical on that,
Yeah.
it would have hit different.
It wouldn't necessarily be like playable. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
it probably wouldn't be such a listenable song if he had gone full Eminem on it.
Because he got to go like, you know, big as the what? And then let it breathe. Big as the what? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You got to like let it, yeah.
And
like,
J. Cole rapped his fucking ass off. But it's
Yeah.
kind of like if you have both people doing that
Video
on the
was
track.
crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
video was stupid.
But if
was
both
crazy.
people are doing Eminem renditions, like getting mega lyrical,
It's OD, right?
yeah, I might not.
That's why that Juice WRLD Eminem song is good. Because Juice WRLD like slowed it down with the Monster song. You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Definitely. So okay, you
You know,
but
you know what I'm talking about. You're talking about
of course I do the Cole Bennett video.
okay, yeah.
Fuck out of here. But okay. So you're also like perpetually online, I'm guessing, while you're making all this music and shit. You're just kind of like obsessed with the culture in general and just learning about everything.
May I ask perpetually, what's that?
You were just paying attention to the culture too, because you became a YouTuber at a pretty young age, right?
Oh yeah, hell yeah. Like always paying attention to the culture from young. Like internet baby for sure. Like since we were so sheltered, stayed on the internet. Like stayed on the internet, studying everything. Like so everything that I hopped into, by the time I hopped into it, it's like I'm so close to mastery. Like I even DM'd you one day like, yo, Adam, when you posting like TikToks and stuff, download this app and, you know, put it into here so that it downloads it straight off TikTok without a watermark. Like I just know certain shit. Like I sent you that one day. Like,
I wonder if because I definitely have like a recollection of somebody saying that to me at one point and then me doing it.
Because I seen you post a reel and I was like, no, like take it the water.
Wait, when you post a reel of the TikTok,
Yeah,
then
of the TikTok,
they'll throttle you algorithmically.
It's like, yeah. I was trying to just like, you know what I'm saying, give you some game right there. But like,
Right.
yeah, like I just know a lot when it comes to all the internet.
As you
shit.
get older, you need that.
Yeah.
So you need the girls that understand TikTok like it's in their fucking veins. They know every feature. They know everything. You need those girls around because it does not come as fluently to me at this point.
Right.
You know? But, okay. So
But yeah, definitely studying the internet. Soldier Boy.
who were your
Michael
favorite
Jackson, all that.
YouTubers at a young age?
I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't watching YouTube. Like, at a young age, Niga Higa.
Who's that?
It was like an Asian dude. Like, it was like, I thought we was all watching the same thing. No?
I feel like I might have
Not
watched
that
a
one.
documentary
Nigga,
about this
Kev-
guy falling off.
Kev Jumba, Smosh,
Yeah.
I'm familiar with Smosh, but
I never
what was
really
the
watched
first one?
it, but
Nigga Higa.
no,
He was
I
like,
swear
How
to
to Be
God.
Ninja. You don't remember How to Be Ninja?
Nah, I remember.
Yo,
Gang Ninja.
what? How to be gangster?
You put me down.
You're bugging. Nigga was getting like 100 million. Yo,
Yeah, this is it. Because Sunny V2 made a video called Why, I'm not going to say it, but Nigahiga. I don't know how to say that without basically saying the N-word. Why he quit YouTube. Full explanation. Sunny V2 made a video.
When that came out,
5 months ago, 2.2 million
Whoa.
views.
Let me see the thumbnail.
Bunch of people have made videos.
I'm gonna watch that.
It's just some random Asian guy. I remember watching it, but I don't remember anything from
You
the
feel
video.
me?
Nigga Higa.
Fucking Deshaun Raw heavy. Deshaun Raw heavy. The rap battles.
I was just talking to him. We might have a little something special in the works.
Deshaun Raw, bro. Like, yeah, he had reached out and like told me he fucked with me like I think it was earlier this year. Nigga, I was fangirling like.
That was early era. You can make fun of rappers. Like on YouTube, like you can make jokes about the stupid shit that rappers do,
Right.
and it will actually work, and people will go crazy for it. It'll go super viral. That shit when it came out, like we didn't even know you could do that.
Them was good days,
You
man.
could just roast rappers and all the goofy shit they do.
Damn.
Now it's a whole industry. There's a million YouTubers doing that now.
So, you went from watching these YouTubers, like, what made you like, all right, fucking, I'm gonna jump in and try to make some YouTube videos for myself?
I mean, I always had like personality and stuff like that. Like,
Yeah.
I always been a crackhead, like all through school. Like from second grade all the way till I graduated high school, I was always like personality. Just, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody wanted to be around me. Everybody wanted to be around me for the energy that you know what I'm saying?
So you're popular in school.
Yeah, I was popular. I was definitely popular. It came to a point like when I was in high school, like motherfuckers would see me in the hallway and take pictures with me.
Wow.
Like, yeah, because I was already doing music and like I had like sound. I was on some SoundCloud shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Because a lot of kids who choose to do their own thing, fashion wise or personality wise or whatever, like does not work out very well for them in high school. Like they get bullied and
Yeah.
smeared. But that's cool that people were actually like into what you had going on.
Yeah, because like at the time, I mean, especially where I went to school, wasn't nobody doing shit. Like everybody was just going to school. Like, but I was like, I felt like I was the only, you know, like the meme, like the nigga in the corner, like looking at everybody else. Like,
yeah.
yeah, I felt like I was like that guy. Like everybody don't know I'm finna be one of the
finna
biggest
take this shit
motherfuckers. Like
over.
I'm finna take this shit over. Like for real though. Like yeah.
They
I
don't
was
know.
dropping songs and they were doing like 1 million and stuff on YouTube and shit like that. Like I was dropping music already.
I seen you said that you got one of the highest viewed public interviews
I the highest viewed public
for
interview.
15 million views, right? Or something like
13 mil.
13 million?
Yeah.
So like how
I
did
have
you,
like the top 5 highest viewed public interviews.
Really?
Yeah, like if you type public interview and put view, I'm like 7 of mine.
What's the most viewed one? The 15 million views or whatever you just
Yeah,
said.
that's the 13 mil. That's the Testing Strangers Diamonds. That's the first one I ever did.
Classic.
Yeah, classic for sure.
When did you start doing that shit? Was that kind of like your first thing that started to go viral?
Nah, it was the kiss or grab.
the kiss and grab?
Yeah,
right?
that was like a cheat code. Like, yeah, like, so like I was looking at what YouTubers is doing and shit, and I was already dropping music, but I had kind of like I I'm just straight up, I fell off. Like, I had fell off, like, all the way off, because I was in high school doing music and I was popular. But, like, for some reason, I don't know, bro. Like, you just be in high school, you just think you gotta graduate or something. I don't know. Like, I just felt like I owed it to my mother or something. It was just so important that I get a diploma.
Right.
I'm not gonna be like nothing in this world without a diploma. That's just what African motherfuckers, like, parents make you think.
Well, I mean, you start going to school when you're like 5, and that's the whole idea the whole time is like,
Right.
you're going to do this for like 12 fucking years, but then you're going to graduate.
So, like, a big part of my brain did know, like, I'm gonna be Unghetto, but, like, another part was listening to that programming, like that constant programming of, like, you got to get your diploma. Like, what you gonna do out here? Like, what you gonna fall back on?
Do you think you should have dropped out?
Yes, bro.
At what age?
I feel like I should have dropped out at 16, 17. I don't want to say this.
And just gone all in on clout,
Yes, bro.
fame, YouTube,
Bro, I'm talking about,
influencer.
like, bro, I'm dropping songs. They're doing $1 million a month. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like I stopped. I wasn't traveling and stuff. People would, like, come to LA and do. I like school. I feel like if I wasn't caring about that shit, like, bro, I'd be on some like Uzi shit by now. But, like, it's. You know
But
what I'm
having to
saying?
stay home and actually like work and shit when you could, what would you have done otherwise? Would you have just gone to fucking Atlanta and LA and just really like been around motherfuckers and like really?
Because I was doing it, but not to the point that I could have, like.
Because school's a lot of work.
Yes, it's a lot of work. You know what I'm saying?
If you wanna do
and
good,
I got
yeah.
like, I had like an AP class and shit like that. Like, I was ODing it, like, trying to, you know what I'm saying? All for no fucking reason, dog. Like it was to the point, like, me, if I'm late to class, motherfuckers know it's like, oh, like, where you, but like, it would be a thing, like, I come in class, like, 45 minutes late, they're like, where you came from now? I'd be like, LA, just got off the plane. Like, you see what I'm saying? It was like that. Like, I wasn't just late because, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was hopping straight off of, like, I performed with this person last night, you know what I'm saying? Beside this mainstream name that I come to school next day, or like, I'm with this mainstream niggas and I'm just doing a lot.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
So when you met me, you just like were on like a quick couple day trip to LA, just doing a bunch of shit.
yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I had
Just hustling?
I had freshly got signed when I met you.
Oh,
like,
really?
Yeah, I got signed by Epic.
Wow.
So and that kiss or grab, from the kiss or grab to the time I met you was like a couple months span of just me just, you know, cause like I said, I fell all the way off.
I seen you
So-
said that you started over on Instagram, like you deleted your Instagram.
I deleted
completely.
my Instagram completely. Like, you know, your shit get dead, like all types of shit. And I felt like I had all these followers that had followed me for like the wrong reasons and shit like that. Just like, you know, all types of shit. And I just wanted to rebuild a core fan base that like just felt me for what I'm doing from now on.
You also said that you were working at Dollar General, and people didn't know you was working at Dollar General. Yeah, I'm on some Narwhal shit with you. You was working at Dollar General,
Yeah.
and you gave yourself 2 months to create content, and you
Yeah.
like had $1,000 left.
For the record, I didn't realize this, but I messaged you first in 2019 and said your channel's funny as fuck, bro.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
crazy that I hit you up first, and then
Yeah.
you were like, "Hey, yeah, let's tap in sometime." Okay,
Yeah.
Now I get it.
I was bugging. I was
Sorry
like,
about
hell
that.
nah, Adam 22, that's crazy. Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
Facts. So,
I'm known to show up in a random YouTuber's DMs.
because before you had even hit me up, I think I had seen, like, when your channel like gets subscribers, like notable subscribers, you see it.
They email you sometimes if you have that setting on, huh?
Yeah,
Huh,
yeah, yeah.
I don't have that. But
if
that is
if you
pretty
got
cool.
the app, you'll see like the top 10 people who subscribe to you from like the last 90 days. or
Every
something.
once in a while, I go and look at my top subscribers. Yeah.
So I had seen No Jumper. I'm like, the fuck? Like, I was bugging. And then like, I was gonna like ask you for an interview or some shit. And then I seen like you hit me. I was like, oh shit. Like, I ain't even gonna ask. Like, let's just connect like on some shit. Like, yeah, it was.
That's tight.
That was cool.
I don't
But-
want to steal your question. I know you had a good question. Go
Nah,
on.
all right. So
Sorry.
yeah, you quit. You said you quit your job at Dollar General, and you gave yourself 2 months to make content.
Yeah, so it's 2019. At this point, I've been working at Dollar General for a year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I keep crying on the field and shit. I'm depressed as fuck. It's bad. So, like, to kind of lift a mental weight off my shoulders, I was listening to Gary Vee and shit a lot, and just the stuff he was saying, like, to young niggas, like, oh, this the time to make risks. He's like very passionate. He's cussing like, take the fucking risk.
Yeah.
Take the fucking risk. Quit your fucking job. Stop being a fucking punk. I'm like, damn, like he's talking straight to me.
I love this mental image of you getting turned up off that. That's
You
sick.
feel me?
Hell
So
yeah.
I'm just like for real, like gloves on and everything. Like I would watch him and I would just be like, bro, he's talking to me, bro. Like one day, bro, like I didn't even have a plan. It's just I just kept listening to him say it, like, because it felt like it was so divine. Like people would always ask him the same shit. It'd be like some 17-year-old, like, Gary, I work here, and I'm depressed. What should I do? He's like, quit that fucking job, move in with 4 of your closest friends or anybody, and live modestly while you chase your fucking dreams. And I'm like, fuck. I quit my job. Boom. I ain't even say like I quit. You gotta be there at 6. You know what I'm saying? Like, or it's like you over with. Like, you know what I'm saying?
6 p.m.
6 p.m. Like 6 p.m. to like 4 a.m.
I do love that advice though. Like that's a period in your life where you really need somebody to tell you that shit. Like be hardcore, sacrifice everything in your fucking life if you really want to make it.
I really want to make it.
If I had to start from 0 right now, I would work a fucking 9 to 5 and then I would come home and I would spend every single second of the day that I wasn't working pursuing whatever it was that was my dream, and I would eat fucking ham sandwiches and I would save every last dollar to just try to make it up out that situation again, you know?
But niggas don't want to do that though.
Yeah.
I was eating noodles and hot dogs for that whole 2 months. Like, you know what I'm saying? And prior to that, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro. So I quit my job. I basically just 6 o'clock comes and I'm at home. So it's like, bro, I swear on everything. Like once it turned from 5:59 to 6, I knew my job is gone. So like, but like, it was weird. It was like literally someone just came and just lifted a weight off of my chest. Like I could breathe. Like I was like, wow, that was a year of like the worst depression. Like it was, and I just felt like it was over. I didn't even make it yet. I didn't do nothing yet. You feel me? But I felt like this is the start of like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I got 2 months of rent saved up. I got $1,000. So I'm feeling like I'm good. Like I got 2 months of rent. After this 2 months, if I'm not lit, I'm homeless. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm just like, I gotta make it now. So I basically put my back against the wall. Like, that's just me though. That's just me. I'm not telling nobody just do that. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you got like kids or obligations or anything like that.
But that's why you got to seize that opportunity when you're young.
When you're young.
Like me now, it's like I have so many risks that I wouldn't take because of the fact that I have a fucking family. And shit. But when you're 20, none of that shit exists. So
that's
you
the beautiful thing. It's like you could do that, fail 3 times and still be, you know what I'm saying? Start from ground zero, like pick yourself up.
And that's why I think it's a big mistake for people that have kids early, because you're basically forcing yourself into a mentality where you're not going to be able to take risks and not be able to like really pursue something bigger, you know?
Try shit and lose.
Because you're going to have so many responsibilities. You don't really want those responsibilities until you already have some shit going on, right?
So
6 p.m. come.
6 p.m.
Don't
come.
show
My
up.
brother's like, what the fuck is you doing? Because I'm staying with my brother and our friend. And I'm like, bro, I'm finna do what I gotta do. Every day, I'm waking up, I'm making content to my song. I had a song called Let You Go. My manager, like, I already talked to him and shit. I'm like, bro, like, we already set the plan. He didn't tell me to quit my job, but I did it. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think I told him. I was just like, every day, promoting on Instagram, like dancing in Kroger's and flipping off of like self checkout machines and shit to the song, and it was just going up like that. Like it was just building the anticipation for the song. I don't even think the song was out yet. And then I had did a kiss or grab. At this point though, I'm still trying to drop YouTube videos, but like they're doing like 100 views in a week, like, you know what I'm saying? So, but I did a kiss or grab where I grabbed this Hispanic lady ass, and she had a lot of ass. And I was like, and she was like, oh, papi, like, you know what I'm saying? And bro, that shit just went viral. Like, the shit went up. But the thing was, I was strategic with it. I was like, anything to like promote my music type shit at the time. You know what I'm saying? I'm a kid, fuck it. Like, so like every time I would grab ass in the video or get a kiss on cheek, it was like, I'ma flex, somebody else flex on the hoe. The song will play. So like that was the victory song. So like I had dropped it on YouTube. I woke up the next day, like, mind you, we're like a month and a half into, like this is a month and a half into the 2 month span.
And you're all right.
So like at this point, every day I'm just posting something. You know what I'm saying? This one just like I'm failing. I guess failing, but I guess it's progression. This one I woke up 50,000 views. At that time, I'm like 50,000 views. You know what I'm saying? I never got no 50,000 views on my YouTube or nothing like that. So I'm like, this is it. And then like, I'm just like, I don't know. I'm just like, I gotta keep making content. I keep making content. Like, I look at it at like night. That shit was like 250,000 views. I went to sleep, woke up the next day, it was at like 400,000 views on YouTube.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, yo, I'm fucking viral. I did it, right? I don't got no money yet, cause mind you, the video yellow. The video yellow mark because the ass. I was like, fuck, but like, bro, I was just happy to see something, some kind of like, you know, and it was like, I had got couple emails from like record labels like Cash Money and shit, like Epic Records, and we took a flight to Epic Records. They flew us out. I performed for Sylvia and like I played music, did my thing. Like I ain't had to perform, but you know,
you still just
you get up on the table like Bobby Shmurda.
It was like I felt like at this moment it's like at this point, bro, I did a flip off the like it was like a little couch. I did a flip off that shit, and the ceiling's like this. Like I like OD, like they was like amazed on some shit. Like yo, like Unghetto, like you're the future, da da da. Like and you happy as fuck, you different, you a breath of fresh air. And they was just like, how much y'all want? And then it was just
they were offering some blow ass money.
No, they was like, how much do y'all want?
Right. And what'd you end up like? How'd that go?
It took 6 figures, like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So all right, so you signed with Epic and you've been signing them since that.
Yeah, I've been signing them since that. Yeah.
All right, so
like,
that was a life changing it.
It was like right before the 2 month span of me about to be like, I just did it. I just went full throttle and did it. They found my song off of the Kiss or Grab and like, yeah. And then I dropped the song and it did like 50,000 in a day, which was like as a new nigga, like as like coming back on the scene, that was like crazy for me. And it was just like from there.
And so, yeah, how did they, like, how happy are you with your time being signed to them?
Being signed for a new artist is like a roller coaster. I had this song I got this song called Plastic, and it has like a whole bunch of streams, like 50 million streams on some shit, right? And it's like, I'm grateful that, you know, you kind of gotta, it's like, you gotta give and take. You gotta give and take, you know, like you can't really just have everything you want when you sign, you know, cause like, I got the sample cleared, you know what I'm saying? It was samples that I had in the songs I was making at the time that I would not be able to get cleared or anything if I was independent, especially like being like, I would go for the biggest samples of all, like that was a Barbie girl sample. And, and you know what I'm saying? And it was like, I wouldn't be able to get that cleared.
See, that's a benefit of signing that I wouldn't have really even thought of,
Yeah, just some young nigga in Atlanta, like, and I'm like, these niggas are in Sweden and like Denmark. It's a group, an old group that is like, they're all living their own lives. It's like, it's very hard to clear a song like that. Like, even with the label, that took a minute. That took like 8 months for them to clear.
But okay, so when you sign, are they all up in your shit trying to manage a lot of different parts of your career, or are they kind of just like, all right, do your thing and send us your music when you make it?
No, that's the thing. They're kind of just like, do your thing. And at first, it's more like they got me all up in the studio. They got you like in, you know what I'm saying? Like, but that's what, you know, the whole thing with me is accountability. And like a lot of artists don't be accountable. You know, they be like, the label, da-da-da, the label this, label that. And it's like, honestly, you got to take accountability. It be both sides. You know, I look at where a lot of artists go wrong. Like, I'm very self-aware. I'm not just going to be like, oh, they fucked up here and they're like, for example, I wasn't really in the studio as much as I could have been, and I would always use big ass samples which slowed down the release of like my consistency and like my process first coming out the gate. Like I dropped Plastic, and the next song I had that was like popping was High, and it was like there was like an 8-month span in between that. You know what I'm saying? When I'm supposed to be hitting them with it, and it's like I couldn't really just be consistent and just like apply pressure like I should have.
How do they feel about you as a YouTuber? Are they happy about it because it's like, oh, this is going to promote your music, or are they kind of annoyed because maybe it's not the best thing for your image as a rapper or something?
I feel like, see, this is how I feel about with like labels and teams and like managements and stuff when it comes to the whole YouTube thing. It's like, okay, motherfuckers will be like, yo, don't like do this, or like, oh, the stuff you're doing with like this, don't really be on that because, you know, you want to be serious as an artist and da-da-da. And then like, let's say I drop a YouTube video and it does like 5 million views, and the intro song is my song, and everybody's like, what's this song? What's this song? And it has the song going crazy. Then niggas is like, yeah, you gotta, like, that's smart. That's smart. You see what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, that's what made me kind of feel like I'm gonna just do what the fuck I want to do, because I did have times and periods of times where I did listen to
the label or whatever,
you know. I'm not the type of nigga that want to throw the label under the bus or nothing like that, because, you know, but sometimes I did take that to an account, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna just chill off the YouTube shit and just go, you know, try to be full, like, just chill off the YouTube shit. And it's like, when shit wasn't as engaging and I didn't have the engagement and shit, now niggas want to like back off you, or like they don't want to, you know what I'm saying, push you like that, is because it's like your engagement not there. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, the fuck, like when I'm doing all of me, the engagement be through the roof, and y'all want to push the music and shit because the YouTube brings shit to the music, like, you know, like I brought hella views to Plastic off of me doing YouTube. Plastic blew up off of me and my brother doing like shit on TikTok, and it became a trend out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So like, if I wasn't so involved with like the creator aspect of things and like just doing what I do on social media, it's a lot of shit that wouldn't have happened, you know, for my career.
Did your brother have any? Because your brother's King Imprint.
Yeah.
And so he was doing his thing before you a little bit.
Yeah,
right?
he was doing his thing before me, dancing. But it's just, I just never wanted to be a dancer. But of course, I'm gonna get dragged into that world a little bit. That's my blood brother. So it's like, yeah, like.
Did he have influence on like the marketing? Because he's good at marketing himself and shit too. Like, did you learn any of that from him, or like I was working?
Yeah, that time that. Like 2016 in Atlanta was like a crazy year for like dancing and shit. Like 2015, 2016, 2017.
2016 was the fucking year, bro. That's when shit really went crazy with SoundCloud rap, and like just so much shit culturally kind of like goes back to that year.
Bro, like niggas was hitting them folks like a motherfucker. Like it was, the dances was just going crazy. The whip came out, like the Nene, like all that shit had just like blew up. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, songs were getting promoted like shit. Niggas was getting paid like, yo, dance to my song. You dance to a nigga's song, post that bitch on Instagram, shit'll do like 1 million views in like 2 days.
We got Trump that year too, which is pretty crazy.
By who?
Like the people voted for him.
Oh, word.
It's just when you look at that alone, like that's a pretty wild fucking thing in that year. Like.
And then like, so like with all the records that niggas was breaking, like, bro, we dancing to songs, like, my brother was dancing to songs. I'd be like helping out. Nigga would get 80 million views. Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that would all go to whoever, the respectful artist. You feel me? So it kind of got to a point where it was like, when it was time for me to really take on this code of music for real, it's like, fuck, we be breaking all these other niggas' songs.
You had the formula.
We could break our own music. So that's what you know what I'm saying? That's how I was popular in school for my music and shit. Is like, bro, go ahead, make a dance video to my song real quick. To my brother, it's like, you know what I'm saying? He would pipe my shit up. It's like, it was a cheat code. It was just, we could dance to our own shit.
When I think about the decision between being an artist or a YouTuber, I always think of DDG because he's like one of the YouTubers who kind of like became the most successful musically or whatever. And you've seen him go back and forth, I think, a couple times of like not doing YouTube anymore, and then he just kind of starts doing it again. Because I think to him, that's just like his hustle. Like that's how he grew up, was just making YouTube videos. And once you're a YouTuber, it's very tempting to just fucking do it. And it's like on his, like, I guess maybe people would take him more serious as a rapper if he didn't do the YouTube thing. But then at the same time, it's like, I don't know, it feels weird to like stop doing something you like doing just to like appease some percentage of fans that aren't even really your fans yet, but might fuck with you if you stop doing it. It's like a weird decision. And then I see his girls' fans making fun of him for being a YouTuber once in a while on Twitter, and I'm like, oh shit, that's got to be crazy to be a YouTuber dating an actress.
Adam, bro.
You know?
Adam. That was a big, that's a huge conversation. Like, that's a conversation, bro. Like, it's like, bro, I'm doing what I'm doing on YouTube. It's getting me like lit and shit. Motherfuckers be like, you'll have somebody, I don't know, I don't want to name drop, some crazy ass mainstream artist like, yo, I was like watching your YouTube video, you funny as fuck, but nigga, your music hard, right? Like he would have never found me if I wasn't doing no YouTube shit. But it's like, I'm finna stop this formula to look cool to some, you know what I'm saying? Or like, no, you want to be like, you want to look serious and like, bro, niggas do whatever the fuck they want. At the end of the day, this is how I feel. When something works and like you're lit, no one really gives a fuck how, you know what I'm saying? Because, bro, you'll literally like, I'll sit back and be like, you know what? Let me chill off the funny shit. And then it'll be some fucking TikToker that gets the biggest song or some silly ass motherfucker that just make a fucking Billboard hit because he has the fan base and the engagement to do it.
And then girls all the time, as soon as they blow up, like the fucking D'Amelio sisters, what do? They start making music right away.
You feel me?
And if you make a video that gets 1 million views and you have your song in there, a couple little bits of it and chunks and shit, I mean, that shit is getting into people's heads.
Yes.
And if your music is good, it's gonna fucking translate into a lot of streams. I was just thinking about King Yella's fucking intro song. I get that stuck in my head sometimes. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think I ever got a King Yella song stuck in my head before. So I'll give it to him. You know, it works if you just kind of keep hitting with it over and over.
And to roll off the DDG conversation, like the money be good, bro.
Yeah.
Like the money be good at the end of the day. And it's like,
I'll stop.
Like, damn, I'm gonna listen to a nigga like, stop this kind of money because I gotta look or be like respected by people who might not even respect me. Is like, I'm feeding my family. I'm funding my music career.
And when you sign, you get an upfront amount of money, but then you stop getting the money from your streams and shit. So it's like you're looking at the YouTube thing. It's like, oh, this is how I can hustle right now.
And at the time was Epic. They didn't have anything to do with your YouTube. That was all you, right?
All me, yeah, all me. And it's like, yeah, I signed, and that's like, you know, it'd be like a mental roller coaster. Like, damn, man, if I would have just waited, like, bro, I got like I told y'all,
yeah,
I simultaneously like blew up on YouTube and signed. You know what I'm saying? Because it was like I just was so desperate to get out of the situation that I was in, you know, as far as like Dollar General and just being like my bank account in the negatives all the fucking time. Like I was just so desperate to get out of that. And like, I feel like if I would have just waited it out, like even just a month, like the month after I signed, like I'm making thousands of dollars on YouTube. Like my YouTube checks start 4,000, 15,000, 20,000. So it was like,
so you regret
before I knew it, I made my advance.
So you regret signing a little bit?
I mean, you might have been able to sign to the same label a couple months later for more money.
Before I knew it, I made my advance.
Right.
So it's like, damn. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, damn. Like,
and before you sign, you're working a regular job. $100,000 or whatever you got is like way more than you could ever fucking imagine when you're making 10, 15 bucks an hour, whatever, you know. But then once you sign, now you're around all these people that really understand the game. You're having conversations with artists who are successful, and you're starting to like get knowledge from them.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden you start seeing everything different. But I will say, I've also seen artists like you who missed their window to get signed, and they could have got 6 figures or 7 figures. But then like the steam started to die off a little bit, and all of a sudden all the labels get cold feet, and the opportunity just passes them by, which is kind of weird though, because a lot of times it's like, the label, like the people might have lost interest anyway, you know, for some of these artists. And it's like they had that opportunity to get a bag, but like realistically, they probably would have got the bag and then still had shit just fizzle out. But at least they would have had the label to maybe be able to help them out.
Wow, that's a crazy thing you just said, because that actually happened to me like 3 times before that 2019 moment.
Really?
Like,
That's
meeting up with
interesting.
label, hella great, and then I like lose steam because let's just wait, and you know what I'm saying, let's keep, and it's like, you know. So I like at that point I was just like, fuck that. Like,
take this.
I'm taking this, like I gotta take my window, you feel me? And that like I kicked the door, like as far as like there was no, like I know how good my music is, so I wasn't really too worried about like what my first deal is like and shit like that, like, you know, because I know like people I look up to, whether it's like Uzi or like
Everybody.
Thug or like, bro, niggas
had a
bad deal, you feel me? And it's like, depending on what you do, your accountability, like you got to take accountability for the decisions that you make. You can, you know, capitalize and create a way better situation, you know?
Did you have that song with Yachty before you saw him?
Yeah, I had that song with Yachty in high school. Yeah, like
Oh,
was
so
super popular in high school.
You must have been fucking lit if you had a Yachty song in high school.
Bro, I was lit. Like, I was lit. Like, that's why I
even
said, like, bro,
imagine
I
that.
should have dropped the fuck out. Like, I posted, like, the snippet to that Yachty song, like, just doing a little dance with my friends to it. The shit did 1 million views in a day.
Right.
Like, you feel what I'm saying? It's just like, but I don't really live off the whole shoulda, coulda, woulda. I love all of this because, like,
It's all part of your story.
it's all a part of the story. And when I pop, I'm gonna have a core fan base that's gonna be like I already have a core fan base that's there to say like, no, like that, fight for me in the comments and shit like that. When I get posted on certain like outlets and people are like, oh, now he wanna do music, or like, oh, it's like, nigga, no, this nigga been snapping and shit like that. Like, you know, I'm not just some overnight that just popped and is like, when shit goes left, no one's there to vouch for you. You feel me? Like, I've been building a fan base for a very long time, more than like people know. You know?
How did you get the song with Yachty in the first place?
I paid for it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I was in high school and like Imprint, he was getting bread. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my brother was getting bread, dancing nigga songs and shit. And like, I think someone had gave him like some bread. You feel what I'm saying? Like, someone had paid him like 30 bands and then like some 30 bands for another like video. That was like 2 videos or something like that.
Yeah.
And like, I was helping him with every video. So he just gave me like, he was like on some little brother shit, like, yeah, oh, here's 6 bands or something. I'm like,
Then you bought a feature with it.
yeah, and at the time, like, Yachty had like I don't even think Yachty would remember this shit, like, for real. Like, I don't think Yachty would remember this
But
shit.
Yachty's like very with the culture and pays attention to the underground and shit. So I wouldn't be surprised if he's kind of been observing you the whole way. But yeah, like, I don't know. There's definitely people I met early on.
I feel like
that
at
I don't
that
remember.
time though,
Yeah.
like, he was just getting mad features. Like, Broccoli had probably like just dropped.
Right,
And
yeah.
it was like one night in Broccoli.
Kind of like peak of
You feel
Yachty
me?
1.0.
And it was 2016. I'm like, how much a feature? Da da da. It was like 2,500. I was like, bet I'm gonna get the 2,500. I hit them back up with the 2,500. They were like, it's 3,500. Like, it was like 2 days would go by. It's like it was going up like that. I'm like, no, please, like, y'all said 25. Y'all just said 2,500. I have the 2,500. Like, and they was like, bro, we'll do like 3 or something like that. And like, I was just like, I sent it like, here, like, and then like,
How long
I'm
did it
on the
take?
school bus like a week later, like, bro, and like, I was sitting on the back of the bus. I'm like, what the fuck? It was like, Yachty, 23. And I opened the folder and I played the verse. And we just all started wilding in the back of the bus. Like, I'm
Sick.
16 years old. We like, yeah. He would not know this shit. Like, he would not know. Like, we never even like spoke about doing the record. It was on some shit like, you know what I'm saying?
Really?
Like I had met him a couple times on some shit like afterwards, but like this how Yachty dap me up. Like dap me up. Like, bro, like,
Hey, yeah.
yeah, like,
I got a few of those in my life. Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
got that the other day at Accomplice Con from him. Like, it was all bad.
and Yachty, like, if you see this, like, it ain't even no pressure, but like, I was like, damn, like,
Maybe that's just how he shakes hands. It is awkward when you're like a celebrity because there's so many different ways that people dap you up in different parts of the country is normal. You know, like some people are like bringing in and hug. Some people really kind of do like a handshake.
no, it was on
New
some
York,
shit.
they
It was
fucking
on,
snap
it
the
was
fingers.
on some shit. I was like, yo, like, what's good, Yachty? I fucks with your shit. Like, he was like this, like, he was like this, Daniel. like we was in the studio and shit. Like, he just. Like that happened to me. That happened to me with Yachty specifically. Yachty specifically like 3 times. Like,
Right.
I'm like, yo, like,
That's his thing then, at this point, right?
I mean,
nah.
it's hard
I just
to-
felt like he just like, who the fuck is this nigga?
He's
Like,
famous as fuck. It's hard
Right.
to like make
Right.
them actually remember you, honestly. Like
Right.
it's an underrated thing. But as a rapper who's trying to come up or whatever, you gotta kind of accept a little bit of the insult and just keep rolling with it. You know? 'Cause it's-
It kind of just give me drive. As like that ain't to bash Yachty or nothing like
Right.
that. Like I ain't on some shit like, bet. Like nah, it was just on some shit like okay, I'm gonna get lit enough to where like he respects my handshake.
Because
Like, feel what I'm
when you're
saying?
young in the game, it's hard to realize that somebody like Yachty has literally met like a million people,
mad
like
niggas.
so
Word.
many people. It's really fucking hard to keep all their names straight in your
Word.
brain, you know. So you gotta kind of double, triple
but,
down. You know?
I mean, I do think about shit like that, and I'm like, nah, like every motherfucker I dap up, like that's why, like even like Heath, you came in, dap me up, like I stand up when I dap niggas up, like I kind of give like the most respect, like with a dap. You know what I'm saying? Look him in the
Yeah.
eye and everything, because I don't want no one to ever feel like, damn, this nigga just hold me, like,
Yeah.
you know,
That's real shit.
That-
'Cause,
that
like,
is real.
I met you before I even was working at No Jumper. Well, I was working for No Jumper just remote. We was at Metro Mars video shoot. Remember that, right?
Yeah.
And you showed love that day. That's why I fucked with you, because I'm like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Because you got your shit going on, but you've always been humble and shit.
Yeah.
But like, what was you even doing with Metro Mars that day? Like, what's your friendship?
Bro, what the fuck was I doing? Atlanta is like
just on a
Atlanta
rooftop
scene
shooting.
is like just artists just be fucking linking. Like I don't.
Yeah.
How the fuck? The
You just
nigga,
sitting
the
up
nigga
there.
hard.
Yeah,
though.
he hard. I fuck with Metro. He came to my crib like a week after that. I was on shrooms all night, going crazy.
It was like mutual friends. Like I had like my boy Lovato also.
He was there too.
Yeah,
I fuck with Lovato.
He fuck with Metro Mars. He was like, yo, we pulling up on Metro, like, you know what I'm saying, Metro Mars. I was like, oh, bet. I think I just tagged along, and
all
yeah.
right.
And then like me and Metro like tapped in, but I was already listening to Metro Mars and stuff like that at that time.
As far as like the Atlanta scene, like who would you say influenced you like from Atlanta that you looked up to coming out of there?
Thug. Thug for sure.
You fuck with Gunna still?
You're making it this kind of interview?
Dun, dun.
I'm always on that type of time. I gotta, you know what I'm saying? How do you feel about the Gunna shit? The Gunna Young Thug situation?
I mean, I'm not one of them street ass like
So it's
OG
not really-
rappers.
He's
So
unghetto.
it don't like the word Gunna don't shake me like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it shake OGs for some reason. I don't.
It's not like a,
When you think about Atlanta, like weird Atlanta rap, Yachty, Thug, like there's just like a lot of artists around that time period that were kind of like really, because Atlanta's just been so
Yachty
on-
and putting Yachty and Thug in the same like.
You're right. But
era
that's
is
a
crazy.
broad generalization because you're talking about Thug who had been out and popping for like 5 years
Yeah, for a
before
minute.
Yachty came out. But,
Yeah.
you know, it's all kind of part of like a similar lineage of
It's
like,
like
weird
Yachty,
Atlanta rap. That
Cody
kind-
Shane,
Yeah.
Uzi,
A lot of
you know what I'm
shit.
saying?
Yeah.
Like Thug is like with Migos and them, like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, but Thug, as time went by, became a more normal rapper. Even though he's still a freaky ass rapper. But like, when you go back to his early shit, it was weird as fuck. Like nothing I had ever heard before.
Word,
You know?
word. I
And
love
still,
that.
he's like one of the strangest, most creative rappers out.
I love
We
it.
kind of like are just used to it now because his style became sort of normal. There's like so
Word.
many rappers that kind of sound like
That kinda
Thug.
sound
that
like him
it makes
now.
you feel like Thug is normal now.
Yeah.
all right, here's a better. Who would you put on the Atlanta Mount Rushmore of rapping?
You're funny, man. Like,
We keep doing this to everybody, and everybody gets uncomfortable.
I stay there, bro. So like, bro, I'm gonna just say this first. Y'all, bro, like, y'all niggas be trying to act like niggas need, like, I know you said Atlanta, but y'all be trying to act like niggas need Biggies and the Gucci Manes and shit. Like, suck my dick, bro. Like, for real. Like, I'm not finna have what y'all think I should have. I'm finna say my Atlanta Rushmore, and you gonna have to deal with it, nigga. Like,
Well, I prefer that because if you're gonna do like
Yeah.
all time, I mean that's boring. That's like
Yeah, I
everybody
don't-
should have the same answer if that's what it's gonna be.
wait, everybody should have the same answer?
Well, if you're gonna do like the best or most important rappers, then everybody should have kind of the same answer, right? But
wait, say it.
if
Say
I'm
it.
gonna do a top 5, then I'm gonna do my personal like top 5 that I've been the most moved by, the most
Right.
motivated by, and that I spent the most time listening to
Right.
throughout my life. Like Run DMC are some of the most important rappers of all time. I didn't grow up listening to it because I'm too young, you know?
Right.
Whereas also like Travis Scott is the most fucking important rapper in the world to a whole generation of kids, and it's just not that important to me
Oh, okay.
because of my age or whatever, you know? So it's like if you're gonna do a top 5, let's hear your top 5.
Atlanta, Thug,
Number one.
number one.
I feel that.
Number one. Fucking Atlanta, Migos.
That's big.
Migos.
They can
For
be
sure.
one. I agree. They can be one.
Yeah.
On the
Yeah,
Mount
Migos.
Rushmore. Yeah.
I don't want to separate them or none. Migos.
Well, because then you're done.
Northside Legends.
Yeah.
Then I'm done.
Well, if you put all 3 of them, then the Mount Rushmore is done.
Oh yeah. Atlanta?
Yeah, just Atlanta or Georgia, and just in period.
Just in general?
Yeah.
Just wait, we talking about artists or
Artists like if-
Artists.
Who you putting up there?
my Mount Rushmore all time?
Of your favorite artist from Atlanta.
All time.
All time.
Your favorite. Yeah.
Nigga, one Michael Jackson. Nigga,
Oh, shit.
Yeah, number one is Michael Jackson if we doing that.
No, I'm talking about from Atlanta. He
Oh,
from,
I was gonna say.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I was gonna say
Nah, Atlanta artists.
Does Future have a place on this list?
Atlanta, Mount Rushmore?
Yeah.
For sure.
In the overall Mount Rushmore, definitely.
In the overall?
But on your personal, I'm interested if he has a place.
On the Atlanta Mount Rushmore personally for me.
Free Band Gang.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Thug, Future, Migos.
Trinidad James.
Andre 3000 playing a flute.
What? Is that really a flute? Did he really not rap on that album?
I haven't listened to it, but that's the word on the streets. Yeah.
That's gonna piss me off. But
I should probably listen to it. It's gonna be confusing.
I might sample it though. That's what they saying on the streets. Like niggas gonna be sampling the hell out of that album. But
They were saying that he's been playing flutes on a bunch of rappers' instrumentals, but made them promise to keep it low key. I can look it up if you want.
number 4, Soulja Boy.
That's hard.
I like that.
I like that.
Even though
Soulja
he's
Boy.
an op, I like that.
He is?
You don't fuck with no jumper.
Yeah.
Yo, for real?
Yeah. He wants
Damn.
me dead.
Soulja Boy.
He got
He said
money.
he's gonna come up here, so
He put money on my head.
But he don't. Yeah.
He put a 50 piece on my head.
Word
On God.
on God.
I phone them.
On SODMG.
Soulja Boy sent a hit. And you still hear it.
I'm just out here living.
And I'm just doing the interview here. Like
SODMG ain't what it used to be. I'm sorry.
do they know this location? Like
I mean, they could probably figure it out.
He probably got it. He could be outside.
I am just kidding. Because now you seem kind of uncomfortable. Like someone might come in and spray at me.
I'm just like, yo, what?
But if I
Like,
did find that out, I wouldn't be that surprised.
nah, I'm just saying, like, yo, I wasn't really out tripping. I was just like, yo, you a savage. Like, you just going to work every day. Like, no one
What
has
are
a
you gonna
50
do?
piece on your head. Like,
If you found out there was money on your head, what would you do different? I guess
I'm not going to the same location every day. That's one. I'm switching it up. Like, all right, today we're recording here. Like, yeah, for sure. But that's 4, right? Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, that's
All
fine.
right, yeah.
We'll slide with it.
Yeah, yeah.
So okay, like then I feel like then you like really started blowing up on YouTube when you started doing the fucking all the viral shit.
Yeah, the diamond tester and like making couple switch phones. That's
Yeah.
when like YouTube was like, pff, like
You had
type
rappers
shit.
scared walking through Linux.
Scared.
Man, so who was the first big rapper that you walked up on and did the diamond tester?
And did you invent that, or was there somebody who you got it
Nah,
from?
Kellen P invented that, but like I just like when I did it, it's just like when I do any idea, I never made any idea that I do. Matter of fact, like I just want to put that out there. I've never created an idea. It's just every time I do something, it was just like people want to watch me do it, like, you know, because like my energy and shit and just.
And you're young enough that you don't view it as like biting. It's like, nah, this is like on TikTok, everybody do the same dance.
Everybody
on
doing
YouTube,
it. It's just when I do it, when I do it, it's like, you know, that's how the YouTube community be, like public interviews and shit. Like everybody do the same one, like for a moment of time. Like everybody gonna do kissographs. Everybody gonna test strangers.
But is there a line where it is just straight up copying? And have you ever felt like somebody bit your shit too hard?
Is that what you mean?
Has someone like took one of your video concepts or anything from you that you like, damn, that nigga bit my shit, like all the way?
Niggas had, I wouldn't, because I don't give a fuck about YouTube. Like I never had no passion. It was, I ain't gonna lie, it was just me. Like I could just hop on this shit, be like me, and motherfuckers like, damn, I like his energy, but like. And nigga, I wanted bread. I'm not gonna sit here and cap to y'all like, man, I'm passionate about being in the mall. What the fuck, nigga? You trying to get some cash? Like, it's like, bro, if niggas said right now, like, you're not gonna get no more cash for YouTube, I'm not doing it no more. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, like that's how that was. I'm just
any of those testing diamond videos like went bad. Like a nigga was like, hey, don't put this out type shit.
Oh yeah, but yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
A rapper like someone in the game?
I kind of had to like stop doing them things. Like,
almost got to fighting or something, right?
Yeah, just like, bro, I don't want that. Like, I'm an artist too, so it's kind of like I can't just be out here like with all these beefs in Atlanta and shit, and like, cause like Atlanta's like weird, bro. You'll be fucking. You gonna run into somebody again, like whether you think you is or not, you just is.
Because Atlanta is like a fun place. Like the vibe of it is energetic and fun and cultural. But then there's some scary ass dudes that you don't want to fuck with.
Some scary.
And a lot of them wear chains.
And a lot of them wear chains. Like I done met a lot of like of them niggas like off of doing the diamond test and shit. Like I ain't even know who they was. Ran up on them, tested it, beep beep beep. Oh shit! And then like go home and people post it and motherfuckers like, oh, that's like Big Meech's nephew or something. I'm like, oh shit! Like you know what I'm saying? It's like damn, like just certain shit.
Because if it's a random buster, it's hilarious. But if it's the kind of person who might do something, then all of a sudden it could get real tricky.
Yeah, some different niggas definitely like try to threaten me and shit, but it's cool.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Like the content that I really like, I've been watching the diamond tester shit, but the swapping the phones,
that was like
that shit did it. That was way better. Yeah, that shit really was hitting. Like niggas was getting mad at that because like you kind of fucking up niggas' game on that one. Like what's the worst?
I don't know though. I feel like I was really helping niggas more than fucking up their game. Like imagine you chilling in the mall with your bitch, you spinning a bag on her. And then some random ass nigga, Unghetto, comes out of nowhere and shows you that your bitch is sending niggas hard eyes and shit. Bro, thank me.
I'd be hurt.
You feel me? Like, bro, it's like, y'all trust each other? How long y'all been together? 3 years. I'm like, oh shit. Like, y'all ever been through each other's phone? You ever been through her phone? Nah, I don't go through phones. Try to be all, I'm like, bro, I'm finna show you what's up today. Open that phone up. She, wait. No. What's up? Let's go to the phone. One minute. Go to the phone. You see what's going on. Like,
what percentage of people would agree to it versus just like, nah, we ain't doing that?
Probably like, at first, like 90%. Like the first video.
But then they started.
The first video went so fucking viral. It went so fucking viral. Like 8 million on YouTube and like 80 million on Facebook.
Holy shit. And
bro,
you're monetized on there too?
No, I'm talking about just Facebook pages.
Oh, people just posting
People steal my shit all day. Yeah. Like
you don't post to Facebook?
Nah.
Remind me to hit you up about that. I could get you a deal.
Okay, for sure. Bet. Yeah, like crazy shit. Okay, so it went stupid viral. You know what I'm saying? And like after that, like 10% of couples like it would be like,
Start
nah. Like niggas would see me with a like, you know what I'm saying, and be like, like just like straight up. I ain't even say nothing. They'll see
That's
me across
funny.
the hallway like they already know type shit. So it became like really hard to do those videos. And the malls in Atlanta be hating, man. Lennox Mall be hating like a motherfucker, bro.
Just
like
filming in general.
just trying to take a nigga to jail, bro. Like for
Over filming?
bro, because it's me filming.
Oh, really?
I walk in the mall,
And go
camera
up.
or not, niggas like whole team like following. Like, bro, I know y'all following me. Like they'll like try to like linger on behind me, and my niggas is like, bro, I know y'all following me. I have to walk up to the fucking. I'm not doing a fucking video today. I'm chilling, like relax.
I'm shopping today.
Like you feel me? Like Lennox be hating, man. Like, and the whole time I made Lennox a staple. I made Lennox a huge monument in, because every single video would seem to be like, yo, I'm at Lennox Mall. People would, and it would ring like, yo, people would literally be like, yo, I gotta travel to Atlanta and go to Lennox Mall because
I feel like the Lennox Mall is like the center of hip hop in a way, because Atlanta is the center of hip hop in America, and the fucking mall is kind of like the place where everybody's got to go at least once in a while.
and you know
And
everybody.
it's
be
just
there.
like the number one. It's like an all day club.
Yeah.
You know.
So when they see this, and then when they seeing me like catch other celebrities in the mall testing their diamonds and stuff, it you know, all that shit was just all at once helping a lot.
Nah, you was going crazy. How you and Blueface get so cool? Cause I see him. He in a couple of your YouTube videos and shit too.
Great American.
I just DM'd him on some shit like, yo, let's do a video. And he was like, bet, like pull up. And I had capped actually. I was like, I'm gonna be in LA tomorrow. Like on some shit like, you think if I tell Blueface I'm be in LA tomorrow, he'll do a video with me like
Make it like urgent.
on some, I'm gonna be in LA tomorrow. Like we need to do a video. It's my last day. Whole time I'm in Atlanta, I don't have no flight or nothing. But he just hit back and was like, okay, bet, like pull up in the afternoon. I'm like, fuck. I go straight to the internet like trying to book a flight. I'm like, this shit like $700. I'm like, fuck it. Booked the shit. Made like 3 bands within like the first hour of the video dropping. So it was like we did a smasher pass like where he just saying like who he smasher pass and shit, and we like saying who he smasher pass. And the shit went so crazy. Like the shit did like 1 million views in like 40 hours on YouTube. And yeah, I had to take it down because like
What?
yeah.
Why?
You know,
Sean Rock.
nah.
He made you take it down, or it got taken down by YouTube?
Nah, just, you know, one of the girls in the video, one of the celebrities, they wasn't feeling it, whatever.
Oh, shit.
Like,
And so they asked him to,
no, I had woke up to like 10 DMs, like this ain't cool.
Did he say
You got
something
me fucked
disrespectful
up.
about her?
Da da da. Nah, he was just like, smash. But like, I guess he like actually smashed. So like,
Was it Megan
she
Thee
was
Stallion?
nah.
You gotta tell me off camera. I want to know.
Yeah,
who
I'm
else is
gonna
smashed.
let
That's my
you
homie. I
know.
need to
I
know
just
everybody he fucks.
Yeah, it was just like, no, but like the internet knows they smashed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it was like, I guess she was in her feelings because it's like she felt tried on some shit, but it was like, bro, smash in these type of videos is a good thing. Like we're saying like you're bad.
It just means you're hot. Yeah.
It's like nobody else. Like I asked, like everybody else was cool. Mulatto was like, everybody was like,
Yeah.
this particular motherfucker was like just bugging. They had hit up Whack. They had hit up
what?
fucking like
Was it
they
SZA?
had pick up their major. They hit up their major label. Like I'm getting like hit rings and all types of shit. I'm like, bro, I'm just gonna take it down. I took it
Right.
down, took her out the video and put it back up and
okay.
hit 3 million views again. But it was like, damn. This shit would probably hit like 10 mil by now.
Yeah, right.
The momentum was crazy.
You can't sit in makeup for 2 hours every day, get your hair done every week, get fake tits and a BBL, wear tight ass shiny pants, and then be mad
That motherfucker.
that guys
says-
think that you're hot and want to fuck you. Now they should still be cool about it, but you can't be mad at them that that's
Tight shit.
Especially in a smash or pass. We must respect the smash or pass tradition.
You're supposed to respect that tradition. You feel me? Like, yo.
We've been doing this for a long time online. My girl, like one of her first viral videos was a smash or pass.
For real?
It was just her saying what dude she thought was hot with her friend. Like,
damn.
It's a classic.
Like, okay.
Might have hurt my feelings a little bit back then, but you know.
Wait, like when she was your girl back then, like she was already your girl, or you was looking at her like type shit?
I don't know if we were like really dating. We were like kind of starting to hang out. Like,
who, Lena?
Yeah.
Lena?
At that time.
How you say her name?
Lena.
Lena, okay.
She made a smash or pass.
Oh, that's your girl? That's your wife? Isn't that your wife?
Later on, she got smashed, so.
By like you, right? Or like
just like a big dude.
It's on the internet.
He didn't pass. He smashed. So we predicted the future.
Oh.
You just met her too, right? Well, you seen her in there?
Yeah. She was just like, she didn't speak to me. She was telling him that. Yeah.
She finds the whole rap thing confusing. I got to introduce her to everybody. She won't say hi to anybody here.
Uh-huh.
So who does
Wait. Your girl what?
I got to like introduce her to people. She doesn't like,
She
doesn't like walk in and say hi to everybody sitting around because she doesn't know who everybody is until she like sees them a couple of times usually.
Okay, you didn't say the word head.
Head?
Okay, no. You did not say the word head, right? I just want to clarify.
Head?
I did not hear head. Thought like she was. I thought you. I swear I thought she wants to give head to everybody in here. I'm like, whoa. I'm like,
she won't say hi.
oh, she wants to say hi to everybody. I'm like,
You're fucking funny.
No, if I catch her giving Remo top, it's gonna be a problem.
I wouldn't even do it, man.
Listen here, lady. That's not very wifely of you.
because why just him? Like, why he can't?
Just an example.
But like, so you would feel the same way about like anyone else?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Just.
Except Josh, because he's my brother-in-law, so that would seem more fucked up.
Wait. Oh, like he would be more fucked up.
Yeah. It'd be like,
I was gonna say
even
like, except
worse.
Josh, he would. I was gonna say,
incest.
damn, like,
I'd be like cheating and incest.
That's fucking hilarious.
I gotta take a piss. I'll be right back.
all right.
Let's put it on pause real quick.
I bet.
Nah, we keep it
I was
going.
gonna say, what's up, Remo? What's up?
All right, so like, who be helping you like come up with the concepts and shit like behind like your
Can I
music
do this?
videos? Yeah.
Okay,
It's
thank
your
you.
world. Like you design, like you edit your videos and shit, cause you a creative ass nigga. So I'm just assuming that you got your hands on the creative part on everything you do.
Yeah, I was editing my YouTube videos on my
Not
phone.
YouTube music videos.
Oh, my music videos, bro. I'm like mad and excuse me. You know what I'm saying? Like I know I'm an artist and shit. You know what I mean? Like all my music videos, bro. Like my manager be even saying like, yo, like everybody says I'm like I might as well just take the job. Like you feel me? Like I be mad involved in everything. You know? Like I'm not the type of artist that's just gonna like pay you a bag to do something and just kind of let you do it and just give it to me. Like, you know, I know that everybody's like good at what they do and stuff like that, but like I be knowing like exactly how I want stuff and I be having a vision. And when I have a vision, it needs to come to life like exactly the way I need it to, you know? And like with certain music videos like Plastic, where I was like, okay, like I'm gonna let shit just, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let people do what they do. They're the professionals. Certain shit didn't turn how I wanted it to, and then it gets 12 million views, and it's like, fuck. And people are mentioning certain shit that I would have changed. So it's kind of like, damn, I wouldn't have picked that bitch to be in the music video like that. They're saying looks like a fucking 50-year-old white woman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I'm guessing on the video you just dropped recently, like a month ago, the scene video, you was more creative, like more hands-on.
Yeah, hell yeah. Like
The video fire.
yeah, all the way.
So how you come up with the concept behind that one? Y'all was
Scene?
on the tennis court? Yeah, scene.
I just be sleeping on it. I be like playing shit over and sleeping on it for like days, and then it's like until I don't know. Like I look up to like Tyler the Creator, Childish Gambino, and stuff like that when it comes to visuals. I feel like Tyler has always taken his visuals super serious, like you know. So like no matter how silly or goofy it was, you couldn't like deny the quality of the video. You know what I'm saying? Like the quality of the visuals. And good visuals be making the song 10 times better when someone doesn't really fuck with the song like that. So I take visuals serious. That's why I like Tada, fire video. Fire.
You got
Tyler the Creator had a thing that went viral the other day because I think on his Nardwar interview he said, you know, rappers want people to take their music serious, but then they come out and they do sneaker shopping shows and they do, you know, sort of frivolous content, which I thought was an interesting point because it's like, if the reason why rappers do that is because if they do a bunch of interviews just talking about their music, that's not going to be viral or whatever. But then meanwhile, if you're like Childish Gambino and you do sneaker shopping, you're going to get like 4 million views, and it'll at least remind people you have an album coming out. So how do you feel about that? Because that's kind of the whole question is like, should you do things outside of music to promote your music?
Yeah, like that's like saying I should have never like did YouTube to promote my music. Nigga, I was doing YouTube to promote my music and like realizing like, bro, my numbers is better than niggas who just rap. You see what I'm saying? It's like, I'm looking at niggas who just rap and it's like, do you have over 5 to 10 music videos with millions of views? No. You know what I'm saying? Do you have songs with millions of streams? Well, some of them do. But like, it's some niggas that just rap that, or, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know. I feel like it's the same thing. I feel like sometimes you got to do things that intrigue an audience and just remind them of the music once you have their attention. You know, you work smarter. Like,
yeah, I think Tyler
was doing silly shit with his friends, like on Lord Squad. I don't know why he's like all of a sudden like, I think Tyler, I fucks with you heavy though.
He's kind of out of touch on this though, because it's like he has the privilege of being such a fucking celebrity and such a fan base that he can just put music out.
Star.
He doesn't have to do interviews. He doesn't have to do anything. Him doing Nardwar is a favor to Nardwar. That's like, oh, I respect you, so I'm going to do this content with you. And it's not even like at the time he's putting an album out or whatever. And like he doesn't seem to really be in touch with the struggle of the average rapper who's just desperate for anybody to pay attention
for
to
some attention. And it's like, by the way, I just saved that to my watch later, the Nardwar interview. You did another one. I was like, gotta watch this.
Right.
Like, well, if Tyler does a Nardwar interview, it's like, let's go there. Like,
I should watch the whole thing.
I'm
just going off.
But yeah, bro, like nigga has like some crazy ass undeniable like you could just drop today and you're gonna do at least 100,000 first week type fan base. Everybody don't got that. You know what I'm saying? So, to be saying like, bro, y'all promo runs are stupid. Like, nigga, damn. Like,
yeah, that's crazy. Cause like the first thing I think I seen with Tyler Creator was him eating a roach. So I was like, nigga, you was doing that.
But he was like a wild ass, crazy skateboarder kid doing all this crazy shit. And now he's a fucking rich dude who is still in touch with like the youth lifestyle and shit.
Yeah, no Tyler slander.
He's also kind of disconnected from
no
it
Tyler
bit,
slander. No Tyler slander.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
But I mean, he definitely doesn't need to go do sneaker shopping.
Yeah, but I can't agree with every single opinion just because no Tyler slander. But like
he put the chicken wings on there too, hot ones.
Yeah, I think did he like
came straight for Complex.
Yeah, he can't. That was crazy.
Those are Complex properties.
He could have just said promo runs. He said he mentioned it like 3 times too.
We might not be talking about it if he hadn't specified the hot wing show and the sneaker shopping show. You know, I don't know. If he had just been real general, then we probably wouldn't be talking about it. You know. I don't know.
Did you go to Complex Con this year?
Yeah, I went.
Oh, I seen you there. I'm tripping.
Yeah.
We seen each other.
Yeah,
oh,
like,
shit, right?
damn.
Yeah. Was you there when Ant Connor and them got to fighting?
Ian Connor got to fighting?
Yeah, Complex Con. Literally, like right after I seen you.
Nah. Yeah. Right after you seen me?
Yeah, like cause you showed up late when I seen you. That's when you was just getting there. Like it literally just happened right after that.
I ain't see that.
Yeah, you didn't see that.
Remo was hyped that he got to see a viral fight in real life.
Who he fought?
Nah, fucking
Uno the
Activist. Yeah.
Uno the Activist? Yeah. Shout out Uno.
It was just a lot of commotion in that motherfucker. I was like, damn, it was just
shout out Uno, bro. Why they fight?
Old shit. Probably.
Yeah, I wish I knew. I wish I could remember.
Oh, they was beefing?
The
I ain't know that.
Of why they wouldn't get along, but it's been a long time.
Oh, I ain't know that they didn't get along.
I didn't either. But also, I'm not surprised because they were around during that era at the same time.
Shout out Uno though.
I wonder if Uno talks shit about Ian on the podcast.
Great music.
I can't remember.
Who do you listen to right now, or who do you fuck with musically?
Tizo. Like Tizo.
Tizo's going crazy right now.
Going stupid. Very like niggas like Tizo, Kanye, like they remind me of myself. You know what I'm saying? Because like they have such an artistic, like a wild artistic expression, and like they show it through their fashion and like on their body and in their videos. And like you see someone like Atizo and you like, wow, like he's just on a run. He's just killing shit right now. And it's like most people wouldn't see the last 10 years of his work. You know what I'm saying? Like, or just like him having a passion for this and like having to rebrand himself multiple times, or like, you know what I'm saying? Just like all that, like, and him being over 30 years old, like, you know, like motherfuckers, because it became such a popular thing that like you like 28 and you ain't made it, like what you doing, bro? Like, go start a family or something. You feel me? But it's like, bro, like 25, 30, you know what I'm saying? Them prime years for niggas, like you go crazy. You could really go crazy. Motherfuckers don't be understanding that though. Like,
Yeah, if you want to be successful, you definitely can't just give up at 30.
yeah.
I didn't get popped until like 32, 33.
You know what I'm saying?
I wasn't even like doing this shit until
Like-
then. I was doing the bike riding shit, and then finally something outside of that started to work after all those years, you know?
Y'all heard that. Adam ain't get popping till 33,000.
But a lot of
years
people
old.
too, fucking like Nicki Minaj, Future, like these are people who didn't really get to be popular
2
until they
Chainz.
were like damn near 30.
Even Jay-Z dropped his
Yeah.
like first album like 29 or something.
You feel me? So it's like, I have that mindset now. I used to be one of them motherfuckers like in the 2016, 20 like wave where all these motherfuckers started just becoming younger and younger and younger. It did feel like, okay, if I don't make it by like 20, I'm done. But like before I know it, bro, I'm 23. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I'm just now like with the shit I just dropped, I'm just like getting like major like artists reaching out to me like on some like really respectable shit, like mainstream niggas, like the NLE choppers and the like, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't like to name drop, but like a lot of niggas reaching out to me like, yo, music is yo.
I seen you with Sexy Red, right? What y'all was doing?
We were just chilling. We were just chilling, making videos, just chilling.
Where you know
meet
her
her?
from?
I met her on the strip in Miami.
Oh.
I met her on the strip in Miami. She was shooting Pound Town.
Really?
And-
The video that she shot like
Yeah.
during the fucking party weekend or whatever it was?
Yeah, yeah.
'Cause there's like 2 versions of the video.
Yeah,
And
and
there's
the-
one with Suki Hana where they're just shaking ass all over the city.
Yeah, it was the Miami one, the spring break one.
Yeah,
And like
yeah.
she was just going down the street and like kind of promoting her shit. It was like they was playing Pound Town out loud, and I was like about to leave. I had like took a million fucking fan pictures. I was kind of like, bro, it was my target audience was out there. Like, you know what I'm saying? The young wild kids. I was like, bro, I'm out this bitch. I was leaving, and I guess like someone from her team was like, yo, like artist named Sexy Red, she's over there. Like we fuck with you, da da da. You're Unghetto. Can you just hop in her video real quick? Now, like at the time, I ain't even really like it. Ain't really her name didn't really ring a bell. But I was just like, oh, okay, bet. Like fuck it. I went over there and I like picked her up, and just like she was like twerking on me and shit. And then like she posted it and was like, Unghetto got strong knees or whatever. And then like, yeah. And then I just DM'd her and shit. And then we had made a YouTube video. Shit just went crazy. And like, it was.
You gotta love her because she has fucking exploded, and she still seems like she's showed love to a lot of underground people, a lot of people who aren't as big as her. And
I'd be surprised.
Even okay, what's crazy is that she brought out Katie Got Bands on that one performance, and that was just like, oh damn, that's sick as fuck that you're like paying homage to somebody who realistically homage, you could say too, yeah.
Okay, all right.
I dropped the H.
That was crazy.
But to somebody who realistically had her moment in like 2011 or some shit, and she just has love for her and just like embracing
That's
it.
super
that's
hard.
sick.
Yeah,
That's like,
Sexy Red is hard, man. Sexy Red is hard. Sexy Red, she real. She
just
real.
for the culture right
You know
there.
what I'm saying? She too big for niggas now, but nah, she real. You know what I'm saying? She's huge. You feel me? And like even seeing her, like when she like popped, she just did a song with Lancey, and it was like, oh shit, like damn, like she be tapped in with what's going on, like with the underground and shit. That shit hard.
Where do you see yourself 5 years from now? Like, where do you want to be in your career?
Putting lip gloss on.
Vaseline, I stay with the Vaseline, man. Top 10 essentials. But 5 years from now, I see myself. 5 years from now, I see myself a hard ticket artist, you know, like a hard ticket artist, mainstream. That's where I see myself.
You want to do arenas and shit like that?
Have that kind of fan base where you can sell out serious venues consistently. That would make you feel like you had reached a certain level.
Yeah, I don't really give a fuck to say like, I don't really give a fuck, but like, it's not really like a thing for me to say like, yeah, I'll be selling out arenas. Like, but
that's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot, you know? But like, selling hard tickets is not like an easy, you know, like overnight thing, unless like you have like some kind of blow up like Sexy Red.
There's
like,
a lot of ways you can measure success, but if you can like do a tour of the U.S. and play a lot of the major cities and even just do like 500 person venues on average,
that's what I was gonna say.
That's a serious fan base. That probably means your streaming is making serious money.
That's a real fan base, bro.
Everything,
and that's where I see myself, like with a core fan base that's just like going crazy. Like I wouldn't even say 400, 500. I say like a couple thousands. Like you know what I'm saying.
Levels.
Yeah, I say selling out. Definitely selling out. Like, definitely selling out.
I see it.
Venues.
I see it for sure.
Like a lot of people, whether they see it or not, like I seen everything that I've accomplished from me being fucking 14. So like, I don't really like. You know, a lot of people talk a lot and say like what they're gonna do and like what they're gonna be like. Yeah, I'm gonna have like 10 plaques and shit like that. And but like they just like do all the wrong things to not like, you know. And like I know how to pick myself back up when I like feel like I missed the window or I like fucked up or like lost my engagement or like lost touch with like my fan base as far as the music. Like, bro, like niggas thought I was over with, bro. Niggas thought I was over with. Niggas was like, bro, like musically at least, you're done. Like, you feel me? After like 2021, 2022, niggas was like, yeah, it's over with for you, bro. Like Plastic is the last time. Like that moment was the last time you gonna see this shit. You're not testing strangers' diamonds no more. You're not doing this no more. It's over with for you. Then I dropped Tada fucking 3 months ago and shit got 1.3 million views, like, and fucking 2 million streams. Like, I know I still got this shit, bro. And it's like, you know, then I dropped Scene and it's streaming like a motherfucker and like all these mainstream niggas is like, let's do music. It's like, bro, like, I'm talented as fuck. And that's the difference between niggas that other people that they see that do YouTube and music. My music, bro, if it's a shot at other people, fuck it. But like my music is actually good. Like it's actually good. It's not like good for a YouTuber. Like it's good.
Nah,
like,
you got some good shit out there. Like I was definitely like today before we did the interview, I was just tapping in. And I'm like, yeah, bro, I see it. You gonna, like, when you say hard tickets, I see you selling that shit.
And the fact that you've been able to, like, have moments and then, in your own words, fall off and then get it back and get some momentum going again and shit, that to me is, like, very, very impressive and kind of, like, bodes well for your career because the truth is that most people who have a viral moment, that's it.
That's it.
98%.
That's it.
It's it. It's over.
And they're going to talk about that moment, like, 4 years from now, like, yeah, man, like, y'all remember I did this. Yeah. Like, I did this in 2018. I was this. Or like, bro, do it again. Or like, do something new. You know what I'm saying? Or else you're going to be that annoying ass nigga talking about the one accomplishment he's made with one fucking viral little moment that he had 3 years ago. But like, I've never wanted to be that guy. Like,
fact.
I have so much accomplishments that is like, when I look at my shit or I look at like the fucking numbers I put up as far as anything, I'd be like, damn. Like, I don't talk about like, yeah, like I did videos with this person or I did like, I have over 200 million YouTube views, you know what I'm saying? With not even 200 videos. But I don't talk about like shit like that because honestly, YouTube, I don't give a fuck about YouTube. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm artist at heart, like always. And it's like, I feel like now, from within the last 3 months since I dropped Tada, is like a new beginning for me. Like I don't even count everything else. I feel like with the new name and just like my music actually being good, because if you ask me, all the lit shit that I dropped before was trash. that's just how I feel about my music. Like personally, I feel like the shit was ass. But like people, it was ass to me, but it was like better than other niggas. So people would be like, oh, like damn, like Unghetto's good for you.
But you kind of slowed down on posting the YouTuber shit, right? As the years have gone by.
Yeah.
It's more of a sporadic thing now.
Yeah, it just be like when it's something I like that's just like a bag or like I just really want to do it. Like I mostly like will sit down with a celeb or some shit now. Like, but like as far as being in the malls running around, like especially in Atlanta, like bro, I'm too lit to be doing shit like that. Like you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers know me.
But if you had like a Sexy Red moment right now and just had like the biggest fucking song in the world, do you think you would totally stop doing YouTube shit, or would you just do it different and maybe be more selective? It's a weird decision.
I like with me, like bro, I already like my fan base is not I don't have the fan base that like expects YouTube videos from me all the time. Cause
But
like,
they do want to see you win.
yeah, they want to see me win, but it's like I've always been dropping like one video a month on some shit. So it's like it wouldn't really make a difference if I'm like dropping I wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? One video a month. It'll be like now I'm just lit on you, like lit in the music industry doing that. Like if I had like a Sexy Red major crazy hit, like YouTube probably over with. I ain't gonna lie. Like only time I do some YouTube shit is like I'm chilling with a fucking artist or something and like we just do some little cool entertaining shit. Like for real. But that's already what I've been doing, like with Sexy Red and shit like that, like with Blueface and Bobby Shmurda and like with everybody. Like that's just I be hanging with an artist and I do some shit like and it'll just go viral.
Are you sober?
Yeah.
Totally sober?
Yeah. Like what's totally sober?
Well, I don't know. You don't smoke or drink?
I be drinking sometimes.
Okay. You just seem like you probably don't really get fucked up.
Nah, I don't be smoking though. But I definitely was high for 2 days straight off an edible. Like
by accident or?
I mean, I wouldn't do that on purpose. Like, what you mean?
like eating the edible. Like, did you eat it by accident?
Oh nah, I ate it on purpose. I just underestimated it. It was one gummy.
We've all been there. Wow, one gummy did it?
One gummy. But the nigga did tell me, like, and the nigga was huge. He was like, this gummy had me stuck here at work. Cause it was a dude like who owned a restaurant. He was like, it had me stuck at the restaurant all night.
Yeah, if you have no tolerance, a 50 or 100 milligram candy is gonna fuck you up. Yeah.
What? One gummy?
And even a lot of people who smoke weed, the edible just hits different. And it might, like, you have like blunt tolerance, but you don't have like edible tolerance, I think.
I was so fucking scared, dog.
I had that. I slept like 24 hours.
I was so scared.
Bro. It was a long time ago, but it fucking ruined me.
I told my little brother, call the police.
The police? What are they gonna do?
I was right. Like what?
Arrest me.
I was like, I said, call the police. I was like, call.
I mean, the ambulance is one
I
thing.
told him, call the ambulance.
Yeah.
I was moving in slow motion. That's why.
And that really turned you off the weed after that?
The edibles?
That experience?
Yeah. But it's like, now that it's over with, it was kind of fun, right?
Well, sleeping for 24 hours is nice.
Nah, I feel like ass after like not working.
Yeah.
After not grinding, like I feel trash. Like
that's honestly like the best thing about drugs in general is just getting a good night's sleep.
Word.
Only a few of them are really going to do that for you, but like the pain pills and the Xans just really get 10 hours sleep and wake up feeling pretty good.
Speaking of drugs, you look like way more normal now than you do on the day of your birthday party. Like,
oh, really?
Yeah, you was like zooted or something.
I was high
right?
as fuck. I was just smoking weed. I wasn't even drunk.
Yeah, like you was zooted.
Honestly, I was just like just talking to that many people like for hours and hours and hours. By the end of it, I was just like, I didn't even drink, but I was smoking hella cigs. I was just bumming cigs left and right.
Yo, you looked like a rapper. Like
no shirt thing, right?
Yeah, no shirt with the fucking with the denim fit. I was like, yo,
I think I should have had some chains.
This nigga looks like a rapper.
If I borrowed some of the homies' chains, I feel like I would have been able to really pull off like another level of that look.
Yo, swear.
But
this
nigga
nigga look like
I don't want to put those chains on top of my chest hair. Bro. I feel like I'm asking
this nigga
for
look
it.
like he was supposed to be in this seat, bro. Like he would be in this seat like
birthday, right?
I could rap.
Talking about like
You might motivate me to rap.
where.
You never know.
22 album in 2024.
I mean, it would be one of the greatest narratives in hip hop history.
That would be.
You're a podcaster for 8 years. You're a white guy who realistically is not that swaggy.
Wait,
And
you never made a song before?
No,
Like no rapper was like, hop on a song?
no.
Why?
I just
Would
I
you
would
have
have said
done it?
no.
You
I
would've
mean, I
said
guess
no?
yeah. Some rappers have tried to suggest that, but not a lot because they kind of can tell that I'm just not going to do it.
What about the
Damn.
Birdman approach, just talking over their song? You did any of that?
Well, see, that's what would have been crazy is that X back in the day asked me to do an intro for one of his songs, and I did it. I recorded it. I sent it to him, and then he put out a track list for a project that never came out, and it says on the track list featuring Adam 22 on one of the songs, and then it just never came out, and it would have been like the craziest shit ever if that came out. But that's kind of like how Academics is on Whole Lotta Red.
That would've been
But I don't
hard.
feel like people talk about the fact that he was on Whole Lotta Red, even though that's a really big deal. Like, did you even know that? Did you know that?
Wait, who was on a whole lot of red?
Academics. You know
Oh
what I'm
yeah,
talking-
yeah.
Okay.
On the
I just like feel like
for Christmas. That's the Christmas present. Yeah.
right. I just feel like I never hear people mention it, whereas I feel like it's a
Right,
really big
right,
deal.
right.
There was
But
a
like-
Juice World album that I
That was
think
goated.
used part of my voice too, but I never really heard anybody talk about it.
For real?
Maybe people just don't realize it's me. I don't know. Whatever. I don't want to be the focal
This
point anyway.
eggplant right there, bro. Like,
Yeah.
them
Like
got
that?
me. Them got me crying. Like,
You want to try the whoops?
like they're in there.
Spoiler, just go get some Fruit Loops.
Oh. Like, wasn't he like annoyed about these?
Yeah, we keep moving them back and forth. They're
Oh.
EOs or whoops. We can't make up our mind.
I'm crying.
Actually, the reason why they are like this right now is because BJ moved the Dirk EOs to the top. but he's making Crip Max cereal now too.
So like these are like Chicago niggas that like come in here and they're like, no, this Chicago guy over.
yeah.
I'm fucking
Somebody
crying.
from O Block came in and took the 60-30 in cereal and switched it with the O Blockian cereal, and then boom, here we are. Not that did Dirk ever live in O Block? He's an affiliate.
Damn near.
You have any ops? Anyone we should know about?
Nah.
You just made me think, like, oh, we didn't ask him if there's anybody he hates. I could have done some research.
Well, I gotta have ops because I'm black.
No, because you're a rapper.
Oh,
And not that you have to. It's just a lot of rappers do.
okay.
But I mean, definitely better to just get along with everybody.
Would you ask like Matty B or like if he had ops?
Do you think of him as a rapper? When's the last time he put music out? Matty B was relevant for a while. That
Yo.
man, I haven't thought about him in so long.
Do you ever get uncomfortable? Like, do niggas trump this nigga or like? Because that's why I'm trying to do it, and he's like kind of just chilling. Like,
What are they
Ain't
gonna
gonna be
do?
able to do
yeah,
it.
he's
15 million subscribers. Oh Lord,
Who?
his numbers are not well.
Matty B.
Matty
oh.
B. He put out a video.
That's what I'm saying. Matty B is still going crazy, huh?
If you can get a feature with anybody, who would it be?
Matty B.
Like right now in the game.
His numbers were good, but then
The
his most
feature will come right now.
recent videos has terrible views. I don't understand this.
I can't say, man. It's like multiple like guys that I would do a song with right now.
If you had like right now tomorrow that said the feature's coming in, who you want a song with?
Drake.
As a stimulus.
his
You just
point, though.
because
That's
you
his
said right
point,
now
though.
tomorrow the feature's coming in. Drake.
Besides Drake. Like everyone's gonna go with the Drake shit. Besides Drake.
Right now, coming in. The feature's coming in tomorrow. The feature's coming in tomorrow. The feature's coming in tomorrow. I don't know because it's like there's business answers and then there's like creative like yeah I
Give
gotta
me a
work with this
creative answer.
motherfucking answer.
Like who?
Oh okay. Tizo or Uzi? Yeah,
You met Uzi before?
I've never met. I have. It was like
Yeah.
Rolling Loud. He got off stage. I'm like, go.
What do you think the biggest possible features?
Oh,
you could
and
get?
I like was like, yo, like how much it fit type shit on one day. Like, but like I never like met him. Like,
Yeah.
Okay, besides Drake, who's the biggest features you can get? Cardi, Uzi, Travis Scott. Who else?
Cardi.
Cardi.
Cardi over Travis right now, you think?
A feature,
Yeah.
bro. Travis got the Cardi stimulus with Fiend.
That's a fact. That's like the biggest song on that tape, maybe.
Yeah,
Damn.
like I don't know. Like I don't know. I don't like feature? What feature is like a motherfucker's fan base gonna dick ride more?
Yeah, think with your wallet, not your artistic side.
Yeah,
You
like,
gotta just do the one that's gonna make the most eyeballs get on you, you know?
the most eyeballs. Damn, I don't know though. More eyeballs going.
What's going on? We'll cut this out. Oh, okay.
I was gonna say, is that the 50 on your head? Like, yo.
That was funny.
Appreciate you, Tone. All right.
Wait.
Okay.
You think that the Cardi is gonna the chat? What feature is more more like is gonna
I
get
think
more
you're right.
eyeballs on you?
Cardi will probably turn you up more
You
at this
think
point. Because,
Adam 22 thinks Playboy Cardi feature is gonna get more eyeballs than a Travis Scott feature?
I think
I want you
Cardi
to confirm.
seems like he has like a higher percentage of hitting at this point than Travis.
Of hitting, like it'll hit more.
Of like the song just hitting, yeah.
Yeah.
And Cardi's very, very rare. So when he puts
Yeah, he's
out a
just
song,
rare. He's just
he does
rare.
anything, everybody stops and pays attention.
Yeah, he's just rare.
And in comparison, like Uzi's put out a couple albums over the last couple of years. Travis Scott just put out an album. Cardi feels like every time he drops something, it goes crazy.
Mm-hmm.
For better or for worse.
No matter what, huh? Cardi for sure. Damn.
Yeah.
I feel it. Nah, Cardi definitely going crazy. Like, I was at SoFi Stadium when he came out for Travis Scott.
Right. Damn, you was
It
there.
was crazy, bro.
Damn. You can get one feature. Who?
Joe Rogan.
Like, be here.
I think
You can get one guest.
for me,
here.
a feature is a podcast guest.
Yeah, if you that's the guest. Like, if you can get one guest, like he's
Well-
coming tomorrow.
Okay, in terms of like thinking with my wallet, in terms of who would make the most money and like get me the most new eyeballs / subscribers.
He's coming tomorrow.
First person that
5,
comes to mind
4.
is Joe Rogan. He's the biggest podcaster.
Joe Rogan?
If I got a 3-hour Joe Rogan interview, that's going to be fucking massive for the channel. Okay, now on the other hand,
Damn.
you got Drake.
Did I miss something?
A Drake interview would be insane.
Wait, who's Joe Rogan? I don't want
Are you
to.
serious?
I don't want him to cancel me or something.
He's like, he used to host Fear Factor back in the day. I don't know if you're too young to remember Fear Factor. And then he's the UFC commentator.
Show me an image. Oh,
He's a
shit.
professional comedian.
He's that guy, the bald
and
nigga.
he's got the biggest podcast in the world. Yeah.
Sorry.
I honestly don't know. Oh no. I changed my mind. Taylor Swift.
Oh yeah.
Nothing's going to be bigger than that.
Oh shit.
Even a Drake interview, Taylor Swift interview would be way better. Her own fan base would probably turn on her if she did an interview with me, to be honest. But probably one of the worst decisions she's ever made.
You feature.
Interview wise, it's probably Lil Wayne. Not gonna lie. Lil Wayne or Lil Durk. It just, I don't know.
Now, if I speak with my heart, well, I mean, to be honest, if I speak with my heart, Taylor Swift, Drake, Joe Rogan, they all seem very exciting in terms of just like the craft of the interview. But, I mean, Jay-Z, could you imagine like a 2-hour Jay-Z interview? 50 Cent, like I mean, he's kind of like more blown out. He does
I would
interviews all the time.
choose 50, Jay-Z or Wayne for the interview.
Jay, for sure.
Jay-Z.
I mean, he's the most rare, and he's kind of like the one that has had the most impact on me as a music fan. Although also 50 for sure, and Wayne, but Jay 50 Wayne in that order, in terms of importance in my own life.
Type shit.
I have to throw on some Jay-Z on the way home. Might do a Jay-Z drive, maybe a Unghetto and then a Jay-Z drive. Mix it up a little bit in the middle.
What song should Adam play on the ride home? From you.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Scene and Tada.
Okay. Spoiler, I'm going to iTunes and I'm going to listen to your most popular song.
No,
and then
don't
maybe
do-
the
don't do
second,
that.
maybe the third.
Okay. No, don't.
No, I got to dig deeper. I can remember Tada.
You know
No,
how
I mean, I've seen it, but
you know how I said like the music I'm dropping right now is like the best music I've ever dropped, and it's like a new start. Like it's making niggas really be like, oh, you could really be an artist.
I want to
Like,
support you in that.
the EP I just dropped is like 10 minutes long.
What's the name of it for people
in
who don't
10
know?
minutes, you could like see for yourself, like, can he be an artist or not? That's what I love about the new EP. It's like, it's so like quick to consume that you could like quickly find out if you think that I'm gonna be, you know what I'm saying?
What's the name of the EP?
Unghetto World.
Who do people tell you look like? Because I can't figure it out in my head, but I feel like there's something.
People say a lot of stuff. I used to get called Young Bands a lot.
Shout out Young Bands.
Shout out Young Bands. He in LA. Like, I think we're finna link tonight.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
like, that's my boy, man.
Him in a minute. I did interview him
Bands.
probably 4 years ago.
I fuss with Young Bands. He just started back dropping music.
Really? I'm gonna check that out.
Like,
Yeah,
he's
it
back.
should be hard.
He's back, man, doing his thing. Yeah. Unghetto World. Unghetto World.
Unghetto world. You gotta say it one time, Adam.
Unghetto world.
Why you say it like that?
Ghetto is kind of a slur these days.
Unghetto World.
I went to years ago. I went to I was with DJ Scheme. I think there was like a Juice WRLD and Ski Mask show, and then we left because DJ Scheme had a hosting at a club, and he had never done this before of like doing the club DJ thing, you know, because he's like a rap producer, rap DJ.
Right.
He shows up. Classic move. He shows up with like me and like 25 other people, a shitload of people, and this club is not fucking around. They're just like, no, you're coming in with 2 people. None of these people can get in. Straight up, like, shut it down. Obviously, everybody's pissed. It's late. People are drunk. People are having a good time, and the fucking manager is just like, this is ghetto, or like he goes like, I've had it up to here with this ghetto bullshit. Everybody kind of, it was like almost the impact that the N-word would have had on the group of people. Yeah. It was like, it hit hard. And I'm a person who grew up, ghetto is a normal word.
Right.
Bad part of town is the ghetto. You just, whatever.
Right. It's a problem.
But the way this dude said it, oh my God, a bunch of people were like kind of screaming at him, almost about to beat his ass. It was awkward.
Ghetto.
I didn't really realize the power that word had until that moment.
Yeah, calling like minorities or people of culture ghetto is like when you're not a person of culture. Was he a person of culture or minority?
He's like fucking Hispanic or Cuban or I don't know what the fuck DJ Scheme is. I'm sorry for not knowing your ethnicity.
I'm saying like I'm talking about like the person who said ghetto. Like
I think he was white or at least mostly white looking.
Nah, he can't.
Yeah, it hit different.
It hits different.
It hit different. It hit like the whoops.
That hits different. Yeah, but what you like better, Tada or Scene?
Scene, just because I listened to it like 3 times a day, and the video like was going crazy. But I might have to listen to Tada again.
Tada video crazy though.
But I just recently just watched Scene today. I seen Tada like a minute ago. It just hit different now.
What are your interests outside of music and becoming successful?
Music and becoming successful.
You don't watch like cooking videos on YouTube or anything?
Oh, I watch interviews a lot. Like I make it a priority. Like if I see someone like an interview, like whether it's a person that's doing bad or doing good, I make it a priority to watch their interview.
That is smart.
Yeah, because I want to know like what's this person's mindset and why do they feel like, you know, like what do they think about where they are in their career? Whether if you're successful or you're not successful and you fucked up, like, or you're not making the right decisions in your career, like, what do you like? Why? What are you doing?
People take it for granted that you can go watch almost every successful person in business, music, entertainment has done at least a couple of podcasts, and you could go listen to them talk about business and art and whatever the fuck, how to make it in life, all kinds of different shit for like hours and hours. Most successful people.
Yes.
We did not have that when I was a kid. This is a new thing over the last however many years. And people who don't take, that's one of my best feelings I can get when I'm listening to a podcast. I remember one time I listened to an Academics and Vlad podcast while I was driving to Vegas, like 3 hours. And by the end of the podcast, it was so good that I was just like, it is insane that we live in a world where you can hear people who are very successful basically giving up the game of like how they got where they're at. And that people don't really take advantage of that the way that they should. That's why I like when you're talking about the Gary Vee thing. I'm like, that's good that you're a young ass kid who heard that and needed that and used it to fuel yourself.
Yeah, bro. This shit crazy, bro. Like, damn, bro. Like, that shit crazy. Like, my bad, y'all. This shit, I'm tripping. This shit crazy. Like,
It do hit different when folks crying.
bruh, like, I don't know. That
That's
shit
real
just
shit,
hit
though.
me, bro. Like, when you saying that,
Yeah.
like, about, like, you could watch successful people and just, like, bro, like,
but we just talked to your ass for 2 hours. So you're probably going to motivate a bunch of little kids out there too. So,
What would you tell the kids that's watching right now?
Like whatever you see somebody do, like bro, nobody, like everybody on earth, right? Nobody has 40 hours in a day. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody has 24 hours. You see what I'm saying? Like, so it's like whatever you're seeing someone do, at some point in time, they wasn't doing whatever that you're seeing them do that's inspiring you. At some point in time, they wasn't doing it or they didn't know how to do it. So who's to say that you're not capable of being able to get to that place? You know what I'm saying? Like and that's how I always looked at everything. Like that's what I said when I said like I wanted to be Lil Wayne. It's like, cause I know that, or like I wanted to be this person, like, or Childish Gambino. It's like I knew at a young, like I always knew that like we're both here on the same earth at the same time, and like it's possible to do. I don't know, like I never really looked at like no matter what level someone is, and been like, man, like, damn, they're just like I don't know, you know. I just looked at them as like everyone is like a sort of motivation, and like. I just teared up because I just like had a little flashback of me like watching the X interview over and over. And like, bro, it's like, I watched a lot of your interviews, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not even gonna sit here and try to act all cool rappery and shit like that. Like, I'm just too cool for shit like to say that. I watched a lot of your shit, dog, and like,
nah, that shit means a lot whenever people say that. Because sometimes I have conversations with people and I realize during their formative years, when they were fucking 15, 16, 17, whatever it was, that people were like, a lot of like young dudes I talked to, I realized that they kind of like figured out what they wanted to do with their life through watching me and other people in this realm just talk to motherfuckers, and especially young artists, you know?
word.
Like that is a huge fucking honor to sort of have that role in any number of people's lives, you know?
Yeah, and like, bro, you got a legacy out here, bro. Like,
Appreciate that.
Like for real, like you. I don't want to get too. It's just like, bro, you do people give you your flowers, bro? Like you,
A little
like
bit here and there.
yeah, you deserve your flowers, bro. You did a lot.
But
You know
part
what
of the
I'm saying?
reason why I wanted to do this shit in the first place was because I realized that it felt like this was something that I could do over and over and over and over, and I would never get sick of it. And I still feel that exact way. Like I still feel very moved by this conversation, and I feel that frequently, you know,
That's
which is
hard.
it never really gets old. Like
hard.
I went to fucking skate parks and filmed videos every day for years and years and years, and that was getting old. But
Damn.
this shit never really gets old to me.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, that's how that. Yeah, just yeah.
Tight shit.
Yeah, man.
Porn too. Never gets old.
Word.
Every pussy's fun. Yeah.
Word. That never gets old. I would think that got old. Like sometimes, like,
I only do it like once or twice a week, so it's
oh yeah. Like, wait, how often you fuck? Like, if you got a fuck on video, like, how often do you like smash off? Can like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean,
is you always fucking though?
I mean, I'm kind of on my girl's schedule. I mean, I would probably fuck like once or twice a day if she's in the mood. We do that, and if she's not,
word.
then. But we're also like working so much,
Right.
and sometimes work is fucking. So it's kind of sometimes
I
we're
just cried on it, bro. Who cries on this shit?
that was lit though.
Damn.
You cried about some real shit about like just.
I did just cry.
You
about
kind of
that
had like a
shit.
moment where you realized like you had made it to a certain point,
Bro, the shit
and
hit
also
me.
how possible the next levels are.
The shit hit me, bro.
like that.
Because at one point, I'm nobody, bro. Watching a no jumper interview, you know what I'm saying? It's like, just like, I could have stayed the nigga watching interviews and not doing shit with my life, but like, I like made a conscious decision to take action, knowing that I could be in certain rooms in certain positions, and it's like even when like falling off and stuff, and like me like getting another, and I did it by myself, by the way. I want to say that with like Scene and Tada, like I'm talking about these millions of streams that I got, like Unghetto World, I just dropped it, got 1 million streams. You know what I'm saying? Like, and these are real streams, not the fucking, I know niggas want to buy streams and shit, like, and I know that's cool these days, but I like to see the real streams. So like, if 1 million or 2 million or something don't sound like a lot to y'all niggas, bro, it's like, it's real to me though. So it's like, these are real people who want to listen to my shit. And it's like, I know I could turn this into 20 million motherfuckers. You feel what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's like, me being able to get another 1 million views, like to watch another 1 million people want to watch my music video, like, it's like, damn, I could have just settled for like, damn, my time came and it's up. But like, I know how to, like, I take the, bro, you just got to take action. I don't know. You just got to take action, dog.
And how I said, like, I watch certain pieces of content and it's kind of like a shame that people don't necessarily appreciate how much game there is out there. It's motivational because you're somebody who seems like you watched all the same shit that all these other fucking people watched, but you actually like learned from it.
Applied it.
And applied the fucking shit that you were learning. And I don't know. It's good.
Thanks.
Yeah. You're definitely going far.
Thanks. Thank you.
And once you reach that fucking next echelon, the YouTube documentaries are gonna fucking have that clip of the crying, and it's gonna be like, boom, this is when he knew that he was built to be this, and, you know? That'd be good.
It was like when you realize you made it or something. Someone gonna clip that and put it on TikTok. That's funny as hell though. Damn.
That was raw though.
Yeah, that was real, bro.
So what's the game plan right now in terms of like what you want your next career milestones to be? Like, what do you feel like you need to do to take this shit to the next level?
I want to work with Zaytoven. And I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, I can introduce you if you want. He seems,
don't even do it.
He seems very open to working with younger artists. I've heard like a handful of like smaller artists tell me that they've tapped in with him just because somebody that he trusted, you know, tapped in with him.
I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna be consistent and collaborative, you know, and I'm gonna drop great visuals, great songs, and the hardest stuff I can, and I'm gonna build a cult fan base. And I'm gonna sell hard tickets, and I'm not gonna be some washed up club hosting type rapper. I'm gonna be an artist with a real fan base, you know, that loves me and I love them back. That's what I'm gonna be.
I feel it though, you know what I'm saying? Like, you definitely got the work ethic and the grind, and like, I don't know, the creativity is there. So like, it's all there.
100%.
Yeah, for sure.
I see big things. What is that?
Map.
The map.
Oh. It's going to tell you where you're going.
Yeah, I'm going far.
That was hard.
All right. Unghetto, appreciate you, man.
Hell yeah.
Everybody,
No
turn my mans up on all streaming services.
Smash that like button for us too.
But got no jumper.
It's bricks. All right. Unghetto, no jumper. Shout out to Remo. Like, comment, subscribe. Coolest podcast in the world. Check us out on YouTube, TikTok, Patreon, Instagram, all that shit. I always mention all those other platforms. I highly doubt that people actually go to those platforms and subscribe because I say it or follow or whatever. But do something. Get a plastic chain. Get a plastic Jesus piece. I don't believe in Jesus.
Unghetto
I got
Matthew.
a Jesus
Well,
piece.
Unghetto.
Let's go.